gap. The gap. You guys go down and look at it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, start at verse 6. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Not having food stamps, got people already bragging about committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? Basically, I can't hear it. Second.
Yeah. All right, what about now? Check it. You can hear it better now? Okay.
Yeah, so hey man, you know, we see what's going on. All about the government, they're getting ready to go through a great reset, man. All right? They tell you they bring your food stamps back, they're gonna tell you gonna have to keep the MOTV. Okay, this why they coming in with all that digital ID, you know, bringing out these digital currencies and whatnot. Because this place, America, as it's been, is on its way out, man. All right, these places are not going to continue to feed you anymore. All right, they're about to come down with great wrath upon you, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Dominions, which they kind of really already been doing. But they're not, in the midst of that, they're not going to keep feeding you. You know, a part of war is, you know, to besiege the enemy, to cut off any food coming in and out. So, you know, your leaders, you know, the world leaders, these wicked. Bible speaks of, their plan is to crash into this country, man. All right? And to bring in a new world order. Okay? To establish a new financial system, a one world government, a one world currency, and a one world religion. All right? Which is all going to be digital and going back into that MOTV. All right? So you're not going to continue to get your food stamps and eat off this man's dollar, man. All right? If you Jakes that thought that, you have been wildly mistaken, man. The Bible says never trust thine enemy for a reason, because these are our enemies. And though they've been feeding you this poison, that's all it's been poison, man. If you want them food stamps, you're buying nothing but a bunch of garbage. And the scripture says that he doing good, he doing it unwillingly. So he was giving you money for that food, for you to poison yourself and your children. Because Jake don't know nothing about nutrition, being in a calorie deficit, all right, about all those toxins that's on the ingredients list. They'll just eat it because it tastes good. You know, so really him cutting that food stamps off was the best thing for you. But our people are willing to die and crash out behind not having any food stamps, man. Which is gonna make this man crush on your ass harder. He hoping you go out there and start stealing and acting crazy so he can start eliminating a lot of you niggas, man. But we see it coming. It's clear as day. the time that we're in right now, man.
And you know, for a lot of Jake families, that's the only time they can go grocery shopping is when they get those stamps. You know, so it's only one time out the month. Then they gotta wait all the way till the next month to be able to get those stamps again. So you think these people want to go hungry, right, for that long and not get stamps? They're gonna start going crazy, bro. Right. And Jake can't, Jake don't got those like the chemicals, those snacks. They be tripping about that, man.
Yeah, because that's all it is. A bunch of chemicals in that food. If Jake go 2-3 days, for 2-3 hours without something to snack on.
Exactly.
That's what niggas say. I need something to snack on. Something to snack on. Guess what? Your ass gonna start having withdrawals, man. Okay? You're gonna start, twitching. Your eye gonna start twitching, and they're gonna start tearing each other up in the house, and it's gonna spill out to outside, and they're gonna go to the store and start trying to fill out the store, man. I won't be surprised if when this happens, Trump got those stores they're gonna get more security. They're gonna keep their security. I won't be surprised if Trump sends these National Guard and these ICE agents out there to guard those stores, man. Right. Okay? We are coming into a time of great chaos, death, and destruction. And famine is going to be a huge part of that. A lot of people are going to die because they're going to starve to death. Okay?
I remember having a conversation a few months ago that Trump closed down all the grocery stores. And Jake had to go into like food centers. He had to go into these food distribution centers that was filled with National Guard and ICE troops, man. Right. Okay, so they had to get their food distributed to them. And all they see was Jake. You had Jake on the line serving food, and you had Jake in the line getting food. All right, but all the grocery stores, they shut it down. It was, hey, shit, that became a thing in the past. Now you had to go to the stubble for one of all days, quite literally.
Hey, to remind you too, you gotta understand, these people that's been receiving these benefits, these stamps, they've been getting a lump sum, man. They've been getting quite a bit. I had did an article and video on not too long ago. The woman was receiving almost goddamn $2,500 or close to $1,500 a month. Sometimes we got all these kids and they start calculating that out, and they have to add that up to okay, look, this how many benefits you can get this time, and this how many benefits you can see for this many kids. Now they're telling you that they're about not to give you none of that for however long the shutdown is for, man.
That's the other thing too. A lot of these Jakes, what they'll do is they'll have a bunch of kids and keep the men out of the house, or the men they want to have people out both of the men. They can continue to get them benefits, man. They can continue to get them benefits. So now you're gonna have all these damn kids, you're not getting no benefits. Women gonna start eating their children, bro. The Bible talks about that. The time we coming into, which happened in the past, women were eating their children. There's no new thing under the sun that's coming back. Cannibalism is coming back, man. Okay, so if this place will go down, you're gonna start seeing people get very, very desperate and start doing things they wouldn't normally do. Like the Snickers commercial. You eat a Snickers, you're not yourself in the house. People ain't gonna be themselves no more, man. Okay, them demons gonna really start coming out, and Jake love to eat, bro. That's all Jake do all day is eat. You're like, you talking about any event, any is it gonna be food there? Is it gonna be food there? Niggas always looking for food, bro. So when there's no food, niggas gonna go there, man. Right. When they have nothing to lose, they lose it. In America, only thing you're free to do is eat yourself to death. You know?
And that's the spirit because I was telling the little brother I talked about just a second ago that not only is those foods that have been those steps benefits that have been affected, but that also comes with the Medicaid. That also comes with the benefits of that too.
Oh yeah.
Because they've been coming for the Medicaid, the aid.
For all those systems, bro. They saying how Medicaid and the Medicare, you got people that depend on that shit, bro. So when they can't get their Medicaid or their health care, they're gonna start dying. The old people gonna start dropping dead because they can't get their particular medication they need. You got people that's on all type of different drugs. You got people. I saw a few people this week, and they all told me how they got different pain going on. Everybody just managing the pain with different drugs. Pain medicine. Damn, bro, like you in pain all the time. That's hell, bro. So what happens when you can't get those ibuprofen anymore, man? And people will start wigging out.
Like the scripture says, death is better than continuing sickness. Better life, bro. Better life. Right. Also, I wanted to add too, not only is he going to take the Medicaid and the food stamps away, also Section 8. That's going to be taking away housing assistance. And a lot of our people depend on Section 8. I got, personally, I know y'all got people on Section 8. Y'all got people on Section 8.
Because Jake is poor, bro. Jake ain't just living out here, paycheck to government paycheck. All right? Voucher to voucher, bro. All right? So when they shut all that shit, hey, that's when we gonna really, you know, that's why the scripture said they should be willing to lend our power. That's when they go and listen, man. Y'all said this is what happened, man. Y'all told us this was what happened, and now it's happening. Bring it back.
Hey, y'all gotta like, I might gotta back up a little bit too. You might gotta back up, it's kind of close. Yeah.
But can you hear us good?
I can hear you, but I don't know about the cameras.
We'll check.
Check the camera. This will be up so we can, you know, the audio.
I'm sorry, verse 3. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 3. And it reads, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Right, so we are seeing the signs of the end of this world. You know, Esau's kingdom, which is an era. You know, his rulership. Coming to the end of this man's world. Okay? It's the end of the world as we know it. All right? Life that we've been living is going to change drastically, man. But that's why they're cutting all the goodies open. You're not going to continue to get. You thought you were going to get that forever. They thought that was going to be the end all be all, man. They came out with the whole food stamps program in 1930. You know, 1930 after the oppression. So we're coming up on 100 years of them feeding you. We're not gonna feed you no more. That's over with. That shit is up. All right. And we told you to come back to your home because you're gonna have to trust the Lord to feed you. And if you don't, you're not gonna eat.
Some of us up there probably applied for food stamps. They didn't get it. But it all works out in our favor, man. So now we know we understand what we got to do to get the food, even if it's coming out of your cash. The Lord still make it for you to eat.
And you know, that's another thing too, bro. Because I remember I applied for food stamps a while ago. I tried to get some. They don't really see that. They give it to the woman. You want food stamps? Go have your that woman apply. But they offered me $12. That shit, man. I'm doing $12, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, you know. What are you gonna do with that, man? So, really, your mind state should already been on trust in the Lord, man. Depending upon YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, take care of us, and He the one that's gonna nourish us. Go ahead.
So to say, and Yahawashi answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and shall deceive many.
Yeah, a lot of people have been deceived by this government, thinking that this country's going to last forever. You know, thinking that this is the greatest country in the world. You've been deceived, man. Okay? You're about to find out. People thought that Trump was the Messiah. They was praising Trump like he was the Lord. Okay, God is with him. They put that whole psyop up and hear him supposedly getting shot in the ear. They tapped his ear and people thought that he was God sent. The nigga told you that he ain't going to heaven.
Right.
He know he owned them Epstein files, man.
Right.
He in them files. That's why they don't want that shit to come out. Because he knows that he's in there. This guy Epstein was writing Trump love letters, man. Back and forth. All that shit is coming out. So every time they get closer to bringing that out, because really what happened with the whole Epstein thing was you had the small hats who set up Epstein. And he was set up to pretty much blackmail all these politicians. No different than what Diddy was doing with these rappers and shit, man. Okay? Who runs the music industry? So basically, what you want is they was blackmailing, you know, all your world leaders, so-called, you know, the leaders of this country, to make them do what Israel wants them to do. This is why Trump, he has to bow to the beckoning call of Netanyahu, man. Not because he liked him or what was he saying that first? America first. America first. That was Israel first. But they flipped that shit. Hold up, nigga. You know, did you forget what you did on the island? Play the video back. Play the video back. My bad. You go to that island. Hey, they had that shit on Channel 9 News. Maybe you act like that. They didn't show them that. Nigga, if you wanted to, we could take you out. That was all a psyop. So hey, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what's going on behind us. We understand that if they do bring the government back, it ain't gonna last long. This is shut him down. So the best thing you can do is stop depending on it, like you should have been done a long time ago. Depend on the Lord. That's what we do. We're not calling the snap office, every 3 days, man.
Blowing that shit up.
Blowing that shit up. Oh, come on, man. No, we call them on the Lord.
Right.
What's that, one scripture where it says, they depend on, the man on the staff of the Lord can read. And when we trust in Egypt, our people trust in oppression, man. They did the same thing in the wolves.
Take a step back.
Wolves in the wilderness, Jake was doing the same thing back then. They were basically complaining about the benefits they had in Egypt. But they're doing it the same thing now, man. Those benefits are getting ready to be taken away. Really, the Lord gave them those benefits. The Lord's still looking out for his people, even in judgment. He have a mercy, man. Alright? Some niggas use these benefits to go further away from the Lord, rather than go closer.
And what the hell Jake buying with them food stamps?
Hot pockets,
Lobster tails, shrimp, bubblegum shrimp.
they be having the crab boils.
Yeah.
On the pig feet.
Right. Another thing too though,
Hot sauce.
another thing too, niggas do it on is they sell their food stamps to pay their bills.
Exactly.
They sell their food stamps to pay their bills. It's not a bill they get paid either, man.
Hey, I seen one Jake using a food stamps correctly. She was actually smart. She was using her food stamps to buy ingredients to help her business.
And they lock their
They
ass
lock her
up.
ass up for that shit.
Yeah,
Though. They don't want you to do that.
Yeah. They talking about giving her all like 10 years or so. That's a crazy number. 10 years, bro. Cause she had like a baking business, and somebody told on her that she was using the food stamps that she was getting to fund her business. And she was getting fucked off food stamp problem. So it's a trap either way you go, cause you can't get off this shit. Once you get off, you can't get off of it. They get you hooked on it, hooked like phonics. Before you know it, either way you know you're fucked. You know?
They want you to depend on them. So when they take it away, they're going to do anything to get those same benefits back.
Yeah,
And we know what niggas do when they food stamps because we grew up, Jake.
Right.
We seen the pig feet, the hot sausages.
Hey, man, I bought food all right? It's a good fucking deal, man. Half off.
Hey, if I come back to
Well, because
you
we'll
said
have
something
200
beautiful,
food stamps.
because you said these are higher elites, man. All right, they ain't just giving you these things for nothing. They're putting it in, in these specific households to have what? Control over them.
Right.
Like the brother was saying, for you to depend on them. Okay, so you got a state of.
Hey, what they did too though, they made it where basically if you wanted the Section 8, the specific shit, you couldn't have them in the house. Okay, so they basically they used that to separate the house and break up the household, man. It was all set up from the beginning. But also too, nowadays, if your woman go apply for food stamps, they can put you on child support, man. They'll automatically put you on child support if they want to apply for food stamps. Okay? Yeah, they will encourage them. Yeah, they will encourage them to it. And that's how they fuck Jacob all over, man.
Because what? You go back to they say you can get free Medicaid, you can get free, you get all free. They give you all these benefits. And they know who to target. They target the wicked vessel, the women.
Right.
You see, because Esau knows what happens when there's a strong structure within the household. There's going to be order. All right? But without a man in the house, all right, that order starts to diminish, man.
That strategy goes back to the garden. He's just doing the same thing again. He already knows he can get the money because he got it before. So it's nothing for him to whisper something in her ear. Yeah, put that nigga on child support and you get this such and such benefits. She'll do it. Alright?
When they do it, which basically you make yourself an enemy to your own man. So when all hell breaks loose, the person who's likely to defend you is not going to defend your ass. Okay? Set yourself up for failure. Okay? Because when all hell breaks loose, bro, you can even be able to call out. Your ass can be running from now. Alright? And then one person who can possibly help you or come to defend you and die for you is likely be the father of those children. But if you can put them on child support, got them locked up, whatever the fuck you did, you're not going to want to help them, bro.
Yeah. That's why you got all these men coming out talking about these 401s. It's these people to start posting a box up and fire sale, man. Hey man, but these men are going out, okay, going in on your woman, like, hey, go back to the oldest profession, go back to doing what you do, set up for Jesus. And these men are happy because your woman was set up to target Jake, was set up to get Jake out the house. Yep. And now you need Jake, right? You know, sit the man away, took his kids from him, you made him pay for his kids every month for 18 years plus. Okay? Hey, some men still on child support after the child turns 18 years old, man.
Right. You stole all that money.
Yep.
And what Kanye said, that nigga said 18 years. You know, the 18th birthday found out it wasn't his.
Nothing to find out ain't yours, man.
All that child support. He ain't your kid.
Hey, and you got a lot of men that's locked up behind not paying child support, man. Because Jake is already poor. You can't get a decent job here because they don't allow it. And then guess what? They'll lock you up for not having your child support.
Right, it's just another way to put you in debt to the system, man. Esau want to have some way your ass enslaved. It don't matter if it's working hard for his ass. It don't matter if they put you in some type of debt to where you have to pay, you know, and you have to resort back to doing certain things. Esau gonna make a way for you to be struggling, man, in the state of like you being enslaved, man. That's what he said. You have to stay in our captivity.
Yeah, that's why Jake came on a video crying. He said, what is this like, man? Why do I always have to work? I'm tired. I hate my job. You know, I can't leave my job, but he can't leave his job because he gotta pay bills. This is a trap, man. It's a trap. They set us up. That's why they said they were wiser than Daniel. They got us in positions, sticky positions where we can't get out of, man.
The money go right back to them.
Exactly. If this devil got you captive, he's not gonna give you that opportunity to get above him. He's gonna always keep you in the lowest state where he can control you. So Jake start rising up. They ain't gonna be able to control Jake no more. Then it's gonna be Jake Kingdom.
Right. That's right. Hey, and that's what happened in the Roman Empire. You know? So Esau, he ain't allowing that shit to go down like that again. Because we had already failed, and then we came up again. You know, we had Jake emperors and shit, and all that. You know, so they're not. That's why they don't give Jake a chance, man. They keep your ass at the bottom.
This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9 in the NLT. Listen, you woman who lie around in ease. Listen to me.
That's what they lying around in ease. They're not paying no bill. They're not going to work, man. A lot of people, when they work the job, and who knows how long. All they do is lay around and collect benefits, and they lay on their back, man. And all different kind of men come into the house. They talk to me, they get kind of way because they think they don't need a man, you know.
It says you have received benefits, they have not known you. All right, because those benefits, you know, it strayed them farther away from the Lord and all that's another son. So they didn't follow after the ways the Lord had told them to follow after. You know, now the woman is not tender and delicate. Now she's selfish. All right? Now she's easy.
Fucking nigga.
Exactly. She's a nigga, man. All right? So she's not helping to her husband, but an enemy.
Hey,
Exactly.
Yeah. And the Lord, really, the woman was created to serve the man. That's all you were created for. Your role and purpose on earth is to serve a man. Our role and purpose on earth is to serve the Lord. You got bitches in church money out and they serve the Lord. What are you talking about?
God is my man.
God, Jesus, my man. Jesus, my Lord. Bitch, that's not where the Lord set it up. First of all, you got men that's actually having to cook their own food, clean their own house, clean their own clothes. That was your job, bitch. Right. So when it's time for you to need help, don't expect men to help you. Because you have no supposed to be doing. Yep. All right? You were created to serve the man, not the government. But because Esau gave you these dainties, now you think that you don't need to serve a man. That you don't need a man. So the purpose that the Most High put you on earth, you have not done that at all. You ain't fulfilled it. So when it's time for hell to come, you have to face the truth. You did nothing the Most High commanded you to do.
Hey, you know, and most of those women that say that God is my man, they be the men running their abortion clinics, man.
Yeah.
They be wicked as hell, man. All right, so how can you sit there and try to say the Lord is your man, but you follow none of his ways? You know? So So ultimately, the Lord will have to destroy your ass and show you, and humble you, woman, man.
That's why I said trimming you women that are easy.
Exactly. And that's why the Lord is hardening, men around the world. Not only that, he's taking the benefits away from these women. They have no one to talk to.
Hey, bro.
A lot of these women actually got government jobs.
Exactly.
But now that the government shut down,
Oh, what the government shut like 300,000 out of them jobs too.
Yeah, right. That was the first. That was the first sign.
Lost a job.
Hey, I was watching the elder one from the main camp. He was saying how most of those women be working at airport are eating. And how much he say he cut? 300,000. Come on, man. And a lot of these households getting jacked up because Eve is the only one in there.
Yep.
Also, a new report came out that 700,000 plus people are homeless. Okay, and are about to be homeless. The homeless numbers are rising.
You got bitches homeless that got BBLs, dog. I saw a video the other day. I got to go into it. There's a woman. She was on the side of the street, fine as hell, but you could see like she's starting to get dirty and stuff. She's starting to get a little beat up. Bitch had a BBL. She was on the side of the street. You gonna see how you see the homeless people laying on the ground, and they just be laying sprung out, sleep. You gonna see, but you gonna see two big ass pumpkins on their ass, and they gonna, it's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be bad.
Nobody coming to save.
oh, when you in the gym, and you in the bathroom, and you see more and more people coming there brushing their teeth and taking showers.
Yeah.
These people are becoming homeless because the benefits they have is cracking down.
I seen that at one of the Publix I worked at. Publix was just opening, and I seen a lady, she was like, sitting there for a long time, and then she opened the door, she just started brushing her teeth and spitting it out, using the water to get the toothpaste out of her mouth. She was getting ready for her day in the car. And then that's when she wanted to go, get some food.
Hey, is your hotspot still on?
No.
It's tripping over here.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is, your internet is definitely on. Y'all keep on going.
Yeah, man. That's the reality that's about to come to this place. That's the reality that's coming here, man.
Right, because what? Evictions are starting to be all-time high. Bro, we're starting to see more and more as things pop off, the climax of this movie, man. And who is it targeting? Eve, man. It's targeting these women. And as it starts with the reports we're going to it down, he said it. Hey, you women gonna be the first one to get hit on this thing, man. You women gonna get hit hard. It's the majority of you women are than men. And you women got a lot of pay for it, man. Of course, there's other things that take place here. All right? But hey, you women are starting to feel that harsh effect. Hey, we give all the person how about she don't shot at. You women been goddamn
Right. Right. Demons.
Come on, bro. But at the same time, on the contrary to them catching hell, shit, we getting bopped.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our bills getting paid. We got food in our stomach. We ain't the richest, you know what I mean? The Lord is getting us through. And that's what matters, man. If this place goes down, he's gonna find a way to.
Yeah, a lot of these women, they have rejected a man because they want to go 50-50 with a man. But now you're going to go 100-0. Or just zero. You're going to be zero. You know? Yeah, they hate that word to submit.
Oh, you trying to control me. No, woman.
Yeah, woman. No, yeah. We ain't trying to control you. We pause to control you. And if I can't control you, don't expect me to risk my life for you.
Right. It's an order.
A woman told me, something like a dog on a leash. I told her, you are a dog on a leash. You my dog on my leash.
You my bitch.
Right.
Like Omni Man told you, he said, like a pet.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a woman is. You got to give her your program. Is she on your programming or is she on another nigga's program?
Exactly.
Right.
Most of our women is on Esau's program.
That's right.
You got to get that shit out of them when they come into your house. You know, it's going to be very toxic, very poisonous environment.
Yep, because Americans provide these people with what? So much liberty. They can do what they want. You see? That's why it's going to go into how it's supposed to be in a household, man. Okay, in order to things. Because these women, they get any sense of whatever they can do what they want. They going to go as far as goddamn going, something completely out of order, man. You know, exactly. And America provides them with that. And now, America's starting to fail you. Now,
Right.
Now you're not getting what they've been giving that cushion to sit on for so long. Now y'all about to sit on thorns. You see?
Precepts.
It says, continue on, verse 9. Listen, you women who lie around in ease. Listen to me, you who are so smug.
Smug. Somebody look up that word smug in the Edamon line. Because these women are very smug, man. They walk around their nose turned up. You can't even say nothing to them. You know? They calling you brokey. You know? If you ain't riding in the Benz, the bitch looking down on you. Well, we gonna look down on you bitches, man. The Lord is putting us in the spirits where we're gonna be cold on you women, man. All right? Because you've been cold to us. I started watching that show, Solo Leveling again. And you watching the beginning, he was nice as hell. But in the end, he ain't take no shit. He was an asshole. But he was an asshole because everybody was assholes to him. When he was weak, so he became strong. Everybody all of a sudden needed him. That's what Lord doing for us. He is leveling us up. You know? So as this place go down, we gonna level up, and then we ain't gonna be nice guys no fucking more, man. You know, catering to every woman you see. You know, smiling, waving, holding the door for them. These women gonna have to hold the door for us.
Right. Because what? It says, as we is the exalt, it shall be abased, and the ones that are abased shall be exalted. You know, we being humble right now.
That's right.
Going to the class yesterday. We being humble. We in the state of humility. So when the Lord starts to lift his man up, what does that mean for these other people? You see, it's going to be a change in our reaction. See, and then they're going to start to know.
That vibration gotta happen.
The Google definition is better than the other one.
Go ahead.
The Google definition says smug, having or showing an excessive pride in oneself.
They proud as hell, bro. They proud as hell. These women they got all these expectations, man. Okay? So that's all gonna shatter the more that stomach starting to touch they back. You know, then you ain't gonna have to be 6 foot 6 inches and have 6 figures. They're gonna be looking for any man. Any man. Okay? Whatever, you know, that's why if something happens, like chaotic or a gunshot go off or a horrible car accident, a woman might not know a man, but she'll hide behind that man, not even just because he's a man.
Bushwick.
Yeah, Bushwick, right.
Oh shit, I was watching a video just last night where this woman was doing a live stream and these men came up harassing her. And she's trying to speed walk to get away, but they kept coming back to harass her. And fucking Captain Saberhole pulled up on her. He said, "Hey, how you doing? I was watching your live stream. And I seen these men messing with you." And she was like, thank you so much." And then they came back around. They told me to fuck on, man. And they left.
Right. A man is a hedge of protection, man. Hey, you understand something too. A woman cannot have a man and be getting harassed by a man and say, "I have a man," and that would deter a man. You know, just you even saying you have a man would deter certain men. You know, so that's the power of a woman having a man. So if you don't have a man, especially times we coming into, and you ain't glued to his hip, you gonna be everybody woman. They gonna take turns with you, man.
There was a certain senator who said he went to attack women. There was a man present who was attacked.
Yeah.
There was a man or a son was there.
Right.
So a man is a sign of protection. And you women have discarded that for your own benefits. And now you expect the man to come running back to you. The man had the money this whole time, but now that you stuck up, you've done out, and this devil, the benefits ain't coming no more, the gathering ain't coming. This devil said, forget about you. Now you expect these men to come back and serve you? Nah, these men put us on their high horse now. Because now you're going to have to come about and meet to the man. What do you want me to do? 50-50?
Only let us be called by thy name. So these women about to start, a lot of these women going to start splitting the block.
Oh
Some
yeah.
of them going to get rejected.
You gonna get them texts, "Hey, big head." I've already been getting some of them texts, bro. Because especially us, because these women know that we done told them what it was. And I'll tell a bitch straight up, "Bitch, hey, bitch." And now remember this conversation. It's gonna make sense later. Oh, they talk. Oh yeah. You don't make sense now. It's gonna make sense later. Remember this conversation. Remember everything you said. This shit gonna come back and bite you in the ass, and they'll try to come back later. You know?
Remember them exes. Remember them exes that
Oh yeah.
that shaking you when you came into the truth. And then you came into the Lord's way. They didn't want to stick around.
Yeah,
They went out there and played the harlot. They gonna come back to you, bro. That's why the scripture says, "She that is my enemy shall see it." These bitches starting to see that their glory is failing them.
Yeah, that's right.
they gonna get a big ass.
And they start to remember what you told them to.
Right, right.
Big ass.
Yeah, it's just playing over and over again in their head.
Yep.
It's like on repeat in their head, and that's the Lord. Because the man should be, scripture says, as fine gold. You don't find gold just walking down the street, man. Okay, well, go ahead, finish that up.
It goes on, and it says, listen to me, you who are so smug, in a short time.
Now, was it on that that definition? Gone. So it said of great pride. These women are proud as hell. And what has made them proud? America, this Western society. You know, if you go into Western society. If you go to the East, those women are humble as hell. Because why? Men rule, properly over there, man. A woman knows she can get her ass slapped up with no consequences to the man if she get out of line. If you go to Dubai, it was a Jake woman who went to Dubai and she screamed at a man. They locked her black ass up. She probably still in jail. Okay? See, because you have feminism, you have equality, all that other bullshit, and that's what gave these women a sense of pride to think that they think that they're better than the man. You literally bleed once a month. You think you're better than the man.
Right. Because America has given them the kind of mindset of they can be masculine anyway.
Right.
She could be independent. I'm independent. I this. All that. You can do your own shit. Well, guess what? Now we come to these times, we need food, protection, all that. Let's see if you can hold on to those couple shit about,
Yeah, they don't get puffed up because they can get pregnant. By principle, they think that this is some kind of magical. They think that this makes them a god, a goddess.
I birthed you, nigga.
It'll take you 9 months.
But somebody had to pop you.
Right. It'll take you 9 months to bring forth a child. A man popped that out in 2 minutes. Hey, multiple times a day. This is nothing to us, man. It don't hurt to pop this out. It don't hurt to populate a planet. You women out.
In fact, it's pleasure.
Right. It feel good. But you women are out of commission for almost a year. A whole year you out of commission. You get one pop into you. The man let out trillions of children in one verse. The whole planet in one verse. That's power. Order gave the man power. You gotta realize the order. But the order is coming back into realization now that your system is failing you.
Right. When it all goes back to the deal that was made with Eve in the garden, with the serpent. The serpent promised you things, and you got it for a season, but guess what? Now that shit's coming to an end. It's drying up, and even the serpent's about to get crushed. So how much more you who depend upon him? We'll finish that up.
Yeah. It says having or showing an excessive pride in oneself.
In oneself. They show pride in themselves. That's why they get all dolled up and shit. It's all about them. These women are so self-centered, and really they're selfish. These women are selfish. It's all about how they feel. It's a woman who left her whole family because of how she felt. Left the husband, the kids, and all just up and moved to a different state because of the way she felt. That's selfish. These women are selfish, bro. So now it's coming a time where we're gonna be able to be selfish. Okay? It's gonna be. Hey, scripture says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. If you don't need us now, don't need us later either, please. I mean, look at the movie, The Book of Eli. He was leaving. He didn't need that bitch. He wasn't thinking twice. She following him. He had to had to deceive her and lock her up. And somehow she got out and still came and found him. Go ahead.
Excessive pride in oneself or one's achievement.
That's why they go. That's why they want me to go into college and stuff. They go to college and they in there getting popped by 10 different dudes a damn week, just to get a so-called degree so they can be proud of their achievements. Yeah, it's useless, man. Hey, bro, a woman will spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a degree, finally get it just for the system to fail. wasted your time, money, and energy.
All for them not to get hired. You know they don't
Yeah.
get hired, Jake.
Oh yeah. Well, they all getting laid off too. So hey, you trusted in oppression. Go ahead.
Synonyms for synonym words. It says self-satisfied, complacent,
Self-satisfied, selfish, complacent,
puffed up,
superior. Yeah, these bitches walk around with their chests out because they know if you get up and punch them in the back of the head, they're gonna call the police. Yeah. These women will get up and talk all type of crazy shit to you and walk around like they're not they can't get broken in one swing because they know that if you touch me, I'm calling the police. What happens when there is no more than police? So that means what you puffed up, your chest puffed out, and all it's gonna take is for the system to collapse, for that shit to get defeated.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Nowadays, you know, these women think they're God. All right, that's why, especially the black woman that's so-called spiritual trans.
Actually, God is.
She thinks she's a God, man. Oh, I give life. Oh, bitch, don't give life. You know, just carry. So you know, with that, these women most have a lot of pride in themselves because they're able to do that. They try to hold it over your head and shit. But you can just go to another woman that it is going on.
Yeah, even the placenta. It just came out. The placenta comes from the man, which is giving the baby nutrients while it's in your sac or through your vessel.
Yeah, because the woman, she bleeds, man. You know, she has so really what comes out of her is nothing but death. You know, that's why she has to have she has a period because it's pushing out all that bacteria and stuff. It's pushing all that out. So really, the only thing that brain puts life in you is a man.
And it burdens a woman to carry a child. That child is sucking up all her nutrients. That's how you know that child is not of her, it's of the man. The man even provided the placenta, which is going to take the nutrients from the woman to feed the child. But these women are so high and mighty, they can carry a child. What's really me doing the feeding? It's really me doing the feeding. Shit, I took care of him. I raised him up in your belly.
I did. You say you did.
Yeah, but you ain't working to put that food in your stomach. You was pregnant. I was the one working and putting the food on the table. So that's what the society taught these women.
It says, in a short time, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care.
Yeah, you don't begin to care when all these things be taken from you.
I need you.
You can't go to your Starbucks no more. You can't call them other niggas. So that's what we can go call that other nigga. Go call that, you know, that nigga Dennis, nigga that, you know, that 6'5" nigga. Whoever the nigga should get on.
But then she gonna wanna feed you, cook, be quiet, be at the house all day, be around you all the time, you know, and not want to do her own thing anymore. She gonna try to follow after you, but it's too late for that. You know? Scripture says they must know death by pain, man. So a lot of you women gonna have to truly understand it by that judgment, man. So the Lord will continue to put you through that hell.
Right.
So he ultimately off you, man.
That's why the food system ain't coming back, man.
Yeah.
He's not gonna continue to nourish you. He's shutting that off for a reason. This isn't, you know, some type of accident. No, this is according to plan. This was a catalyst. Yeah, it's orchestrated, man. This is all a part of the plan, man.
All part of that purpose of time.
Right.
The inflation came before the benefits of the law. Not only do you have high food prices, now you ain't got the means to buy it.
Go ahead. That's it.
It says, your food price will fail, your harvest will never take place. Tremble, you woman that eats, no offer complacency.
Right. Throw off that complacency, which we just said, yeah, and about that smug. All that complacency, all that's gonna get thrown off. They gonna get you about to get humbled. Okay? You about to get humbled because who the ones who receive the most food benefits is you women. You know? Who's the one that just receiving Section 8? You women. A man can't go apply for Section 8. You know? And if you do, you're not gonna get it. That's it.
It continues on, it says, strip off your pretty clothes and put on burlap to show your grief.
Hey, somebody grab that spoil and add them online. Spoil and add them online because these women are about to be spoiled, man. Strip off your pretty clothes. Yeah, the damn red dress. These men gonna start taking it, man. You want me talking about? I'm finna go sell it. I'm finna go sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Nobody buying that used and abused that shit, used goods. They gonna take it. They gonna take it, man.
Not only that, boxing is a commodity anymore, man.
Yeah.
The price is going up. Men ain't interested in buying boxing. Men interested in taking care of what they got at home. You women are done. Your time is up. There was a season for that. There was a season for buying boxing and chasing women. That's not anymore.
The Lord got that vibration pushed out throughout the whole world when he's hardening every man's heart, so they won't even, no nigga ain't gonna want to help you out.
Now the bad IG models come running, they ain't gonna reject them. It's gonna be a pretty good look.
Oh yeah, they doing it now. All right, but as you see, you know, in the times we're coming to, it's not gonna be a luxury to be attractive. So a lot of these women are gonna take off they attractive clothes and show off their skin.
Yeah. They're gonna be wearing baggy clothes.
Exactly. They don't cover themselves then.
Because that's gonna be a target. It's gonna be a target onto you, man. You wanted attention, now you're gonna be able to get rid of that attention.
Protected by man of the Lord.
Right, and to be honest, my brothers, that's what we at least in the word, the man's word. You got to think about all the things that's going to take place, man. Like we said, left and right, bodies, okay, death and destruction. You know how these true women go out here, attack one another, and you think the man will be trying to care about control his ring or anything?
Well, nobody's gonna be willing to risk their life for you, man. Okay? Because what the hell did you do for us? You're right. Go ahead, I was on that. Let me bring this out real quick. It says Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
What you gotta understand is women ain't, you're not supposed to make these women equal to you. You know, you shouldn't even consider a person near your level, man. All right, if you begin to do these things, she's gonna overtake you. She's gonna seek to control you. Your house gonna be out of order. If a woman sees the slightest sign of weakness in a man, or the slightest sign of submission or subjection,
She got you.
To me on this, I'm gonna advise him on this, and that. She got you already, bro.
And she's not gonna respect you. It says, a help like unto himself, a pillar of rest.
A woman was created to be a helpmate.
Well, the woman was created for the man, not the other way around.
That's right.
You were created to serve us, not the other way around. Now you won't think you were created to serve you. You talk to a bitch, oh, you gotta pay a bill. I ain't gotta do shit, bitch. Matter of fact, your bill ain't getting paid, and I don't want to talk to you no more.
This woman wants you to help them build their enterprise. But you ain't supposed to have an enterprise. That's why men have multiple wives.
Right.
Okay, because they were helping that man build his enterprise. They're helping
That's
that man conquer the world, man.
That's right. But it was a serpent who told you it was the other way around.
Right.
And you got simp ass niggas who actually follow that stead.
And
You
believe
gotta
that
think
shit.
about it. You gotta think about it, bro. Adam was a king, bro. A god king, like. So the fact that wasn't enough for that bitch, like,
Imagine if Israel knew this, though. Israel had this knowledge. You have men with multiple wives, one making garments, one making jewelry. You selling all these things. You got a whole business at the house. You don't need Esau either.
Or yeah, and then a man, even in this society, if a man had more, this is why Esau cut that out too, because if a man had multiple wives, what do these other nations do? If you go to a Chinese restaurant or any of these businesses, the person who owns that business, he has his wife working there, his kids working there. Yeah, he have the whole family working there. So that's how you build an enterprise of the family up. You ain't got to go pay somebody a fucking wage to work at your business because you got family to work there. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be set up, man. You supposed to help this man build, and that's why we ain't got nothing as a people already, because the woman is out of order. You want to know how destroyed the nation is? Look at their women.
People I be delivering to on my job, their business been running for decades and decades, man. I come in there, this used to be my dad's shop, and his grandpa owned this shop.
Yeah.
They passing their heritage down, man.
Right.
This is how they keep wealth going in their family for generations.
But this bitch want to go get a degree and work in some office.
Right.
And then what happened? She and her getting popped by the boss. She got a work husband. This is why we have completely decided to leave women alone altogether, bro. A lot of men have completely checked out dealing with your women, bro. And if we do deal with you, it's just for what's between your legs. After that, your ass can go. Because you ain't worth shit else anyway. That's all you have to offer.
Yeah. You see Jake going more so over to the healer's way. Alright, I seen a video. There was a damn Edomite woman. She cleaned this Jake whole house, apartment, everything. We got back home, you know, and made everything for him. He's like, yeah, you know, you did all this. And he was recording like it was like, this was something great. Because it was to see that in this time. So that's why a lot of we letting a lot of black women go, man. Alright, because you're not gonna do that. You know? They think they gotta get something in return for that. Alright, man. You know,
That's why, and that's why you're not gonna get married. It was a video of an attractive black woman. She was saying, she showed a big ass rock on her finger. She said they told me not to take him on a date. They told me not to pack his lunch. They told me not to do this. They told me not to do that. But she kept showing her ring. That's what gets you married, bitch. You're backwards. Okay?
Hey, those same bitches ain't married. That same video, you still had the bitter Eve in the comments.
Yeah.
Talking about she gonna find out the hard way.
hey, one comment, it was like, yeah, but you got to pay for the day stuff. You know? Because these women...
That's what a woman's supposed to do.
Exactly.
Single woman create other single women. Single women keep other single.
Right.
That whole party he said, she don't cook, she don't clean, but she got the ring. Now you don't got her.
Right.
Now she went from a wife to a girlfriend.
And then the video came out, she was
To a mo.
Right. To a mole.
It was a sodomy.
Right. Now she got to defend him though. Now she got to defend him. All these allegations come out about this nigga.
He's not gay.
She's not, the nigga probably got something.
Yeah. They all passing that shit around, man. But it says, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. So where no hedge, because the men is a hedge. Where there is no hedge, the possession is spoiled. So go into that word spoiled.
This word spoil on the animal alarm. Strip someone violently of clothes.
What?
Violently of clothes.
No. Read the whole thing. Bring it back.
Spoil. Strip someone violently of clothes.
That's what it means to be spoiled. To be stripped violently of your clothes. So it says, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. You're gonna be stripped violently of your clothes. They ain't gonna ask you for your number. Can we go on a date? They're gonna just go up there and take it. Fuck all the bullshit. This is what I'm talking to you for in the first place. Let me just get the business. Right.
There's gonna be lawless time. So
Yeah.
what's the point of just asking you? Why would I have to ask you? That's why Speed said that. What if we was the only two people on the earth?
Right.
And he was like, who's gonna stop me? Because no one's gonna stop that man
Exactly.
from ravishing you woman, man.
And that's reality. That's reality, man.
And she was looking crazy too.
And they try to cancel him for that, but he was really telling her he was speaking the truth. That's reality. These women don't live in reality. These women live in a fairy tale world, man. The reality is, at any moment, yeah, that shit. Listen, you cannot fight a man off you. If a man really want to take it, and you can't fight him off you, man. The only thing that's stopping a man is this system being up, man. So once it crashes, guess what? Ain't no stopping. A motherfucker can snatch you up and do whatever they want to do with you.
Yeah, you dice gonna have the biggest coming to age. You want to be a man so bad. Hey, you can see these dykes wearing dresses out here, man.
Yeah, that's already happening, bro.
I was just gonna say,
I'm already seeing that shit all over the place. Stud looking for a man. Down low stud. What is a down low stud? What is a down low stud, man? That's a stud that's trying to be on the down low, getting, you know, with men. I seen a stud the other day. She said she's on birth control. What's your birth control for? I thought she was a stud.
Bitches want attention, man.
Hey, she still gotta get those periods, bro. You know? All women try to take that birth control and use the pain and shit, you know? But that just shows you when those women get those periods, it reminds them every month that they're still a woman.
Right.
right, because it's a reminder of being humble. You know, you're gonna be humble, man. And in the coming times coming to, you ain't gonna be able to take care of the stuff downstairs, man. You're gonna run out of those delicacies, man, that you have now. You got the luxury to go into a store and purchase these things and take care of yourself, so you can go around and sleep with multiple men. Now you're gonna lose that.
You smell like box too much.
Yeah. Leftover super trash. bottom of the damn
Dumpster juice. The dumpster juice.
dumpster.
Badussy. Buddha ass and pussy. Badussy. That's what the woman gonna smell like in that day, bro. If you ever went to a woman's restroom, it smell like straight badussy in there, bro. That's what the dude said about the jail. He said, "Dang, I can't breathe." These prison guards that work in these female prisons, they said it smell like death in there, man. I can't breathe. Why? Because you got fish and you got blood. All right. So, and you gotta understand when that time come, we gonna smell your ass a mile away. I was watching one of the movies with Denzel Washington. I forgot what it was called. It's one of the movies, bro. Riddick. Great movies to watch, bro. Great movies to watch. But there's a movie called Riddick, right? With Vin Diesel. And basically there was on these other planets and shit. They was getting chased by these monsters. And it was a little, somebody there, a kid there, who appeared to be a boy the whole movie, but in fact it was a girl. So they asked, why do these monsters keep chasing us? How do they keep finding us? He said it's because of her. He said, what, her? Because they all thought it was a boy. Which shows you how important it is, how weak it is to be a woman in the first place. She wanted to pretend to be a boy because she knew that was safer for her. To be a boy rather than a little girl. So he said it's because of her, and it's because she was on her cycle. So the animals, those monsters were smelling the blood. So when all hell breaks loose out here, all you gonna be is a damn target, man. Motherfucker gonna be able to smell you a mile away. Okay?
It says strip a slain enemy. It says strip, plunder.
Plunder. You're gonna get plundered, pillaged. Go ahead.
Strip, uncover.
Uncovered. You're gonna be script says strip you and make you bare. You about to be uncovered, man. Time for a break.
Stripped of clothing, robbed, plundered, pillaged.
Never again. Never again.
They ain't just robbing you for your possessions. They robbing you for your insides, man. Okay? They gonna take you. They ain't after you. They ain't offering a price. Okay? They ain't trying to bargain with you. They gonna take it. And you gonna give it up. You ain't got no choice. Alright? Your friend gonna be watching. She knows she next. These men ain't playing with you. Okay? You had all the luxury in the world to tax these men. You gonna take me out to eat? Where you gonna take me? You better come up to a woman, you look nice. Where you gonna take me? What you gonna buy me?
Yeah, now the bitch asks you, you gonna feed me? You gonna feed me and my kids? No. Absolutely not.
And in these times, I've been working. These women look at me all in the face. And the common thing they have about each other is they all got kids.
Yep.
So these women with kids are looking for a man.
Yeah, to help take care of them kids.
Hey, my brother, they're gonna say food stamps ain't looking too good next month. Housing assistants ain't looking too good. But now they looking. They starting to go too now. Yep.
I had that happen to me at one of the Publix. I was in the bakery and I walked in there. Yeah. I walked in the bakery and
Grocery store.
like, somebody returned you eye candy. It was an older one. I was like, really? And then everybody started pitching in. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get this one. And I was like, wow, these women start approaching you.
Because they being humble. They're being humble, so now it ain't about. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Now it ain't about what they want. It's about trying to please you. I had a woman tell me that too. She told me that she was willing to she wanted to move in. She wanted to cook, clean, and get out the box. And I could deal with other women. Bitch had a package for me. And it was really because she came to the realization I need a man. I gotta give her the program, and I still told her ass no, I'm good.
That's harsh.
That's harsh. Right.
The woman, yeah, he sent you back. He don't want you no more. He was up good. Now you come back running to the jail.
Right, look up in the line. The government, my baby daddy.
Right. Where you at now? Right. Baby daddy at?
He taking your snacks.
Right. Hey,
just hit and leave.
Hey, be prepared to be raised up, brothers.
The way you was raising that woman, they gonna start raising you up.
Yeah, and I'm in that spirit now too, cause you know you be at the gym, bitch be staring at you in the gym, bitch stare you dead in your eyes, and they'll wait for you to come talk to them. I stare right back at their ass, and go about my day. I'm not approaching you. You gonna have to approach me. I'm the prize, bitch. I had a bitch get mad at me because she said you for some reason she said that shit. She said you must think you the prize, and I said I don't know why the fuck made her say that, but I said I said you would be surprised, and then she got mad and started talking to me. I said what the fuck happened, bitch? I don't like that. I said so your ass must know something. You must know something.
Because what it really is that woman know that's how a man is. That's how a real man is.
Right.
And see, because they've been
they're looking for a damn beta scent male.
Yeah, they've been brainwashed with what they've been receiving. They don't forget what a real man is stands. You know, we don't sit there and try to chase after you and do all that extra shit. You know what? Fuck it. You know, we got a mission. You see, that's what these women. That's what they call to. A man that's got purpose. Got a mission. They got a goal. They're not paying you no mind. You know, they always busy. You know, those women start to see. Because they done forgot that you got these simp ass niggas out here. They be trying to do everything to please them. I do this for you, day. I do this. Man, I recently just experienced seeing somebody doing that, and I looked at it as that crazy. Because these women are looking for the complete opposite. They don't know why, but it's in them to be in order in that way, to submit. But America has fed them the complete opposite, man.
Right.
And that's why it's being kicked back in gear. Mm-hmm. And it is being brought back to reality check, man.
Back to life, back to reality. That's what's coming. Back to life, back to reality. When them funds run up, back to life, back to reality. That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna get a reality check. Okay, you are not as precious as you thought. But in bringing it back, it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 36, verse 25, where no hedge is, and there the possession is spoiled, and he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning, which is what men doing now. These men out here burning, you know, they got to take care of all their own stuff, okay? So, hey, the time you're coming into, though, hey, if you don't have a man, you're going to be spoiled, man, okay? You have no protection in the time you're coming into. With some other man kids. Just bringing confusion.
Right.
But grab them precepts y'all had though. Let's bring all those out. Remember the ones we had earlier too though. All those, come on.
I got 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 8. Select verse 9. It says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord gave you liberty. He gave you time to repent. He still gave you liberty. Right? He even got his hands stretched out now. That's why we still out here. The Lord is giving you mercy.
I have this prophesied to you. While giving you this grace period to get back right with you. Alright? They're abusing that time to continue to be wicked and become wicked.
Even in the midst of the prophecy happening right now, he's still speaking right.
Exactly. He's still giving us a chance to come back.
Which now have abused my ways.
At this point, you should be able to see it. Because it happened in front of you now, so are we liars? Are we conspiracy theorists? Like, what's going on? Nobody talking, nobody approaches no more. They see it, but it's just like they don't want to accept it. See, soon everybody's going to have to accept it, man.
Right. That's depressing.
That's the point. Now, what you're going to come to find out is there is no easy way. Okay? It's either the straight or straighter. Because it's straight and either way it goes, it's going to be difficult, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
You got to suffer by death by pain, or you're going to suffer these spiritual afflictions. Which one you going to choose? Alright? Better if you choose. The elder I said, if you suffer with Yahawashi, not suffer without him. But they ain't got no comfort. See, that's what keeps us going because we have comfort. These people out here don't have no comfort, bro. When this economy collapses, they ain't gonna know what's happening next. They're just gonna be in the midst of it. It's lucky, bro.
It says, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
You're gonna dwell in torments. The food stamps not getting cut back on. Section 8 not coming back. Medicaid not coming back. Alright? The oil benefits are getting taken away from you. Who you think taking it? Can a brother grab really quick? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord real quick. Because all these benefits are being taken from you. But who's going to take it? Is it Trump? Okay, well, if you say it's Trump, who's controlling Trump?
It says, Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Lord put on the heart of Trump and take the niggas food stamps. Alright? Like you had something Trump put that earlier this week. For that Joe, he gets there and keeps it something. So the Lord trying to get your attention. Alright?
Yeah, because in 2 Ezra 16, I believe, the word goes into those charges and amendments. Okay, correction and punishment. They still rebel. You see?
It says, the king's heart is like a stream of water directed by the Lord. He guides it wherever he pleases.
Guidance. The Lord is guiding. Which we know that word heart goes into mind. Wow. He's putting it on the minds of the kings to take away your benefits. Take away your liberty. Take away your job. Shut the government down. Or shut this shit down overnight, bro.
And you think their presidents are puppets to the damn intellect, right? But really, the Lord is the ultimate, one that's actually controlling them. All of them. They're all puppets.
You see that what Naruto mean when they'll have Toki with the puppets? You have Madara.
Yeah.
Fucking Zetsu.
It goes up and up and up. It really is the Lord behind everything. That's what it's showing. It's the Lord is controlling everything. The Lord's putting everything in motion right now. The benefits being taken away. That was of the Lord, man. You know?
Let's go back to the view. It's going to go all the way up to the highest power. Everybody's being controlled. Who have resisted his will? It says, for such as in their life.
And the Lord will give us fame in the land too, man. Right now, we're insignificant to these people. These people, they walk past like we don't even exist. We bring out the word of YAHAWASHI, the creator of the universe. Yeah, we don't even exist. Pretty soon they're going to be chasing you down like the elder apostle bar, so you got to beat them off you with a stick. So this is the time to remember right here, man. When they're not checking for you, don't be checking for their ass, man. A lot of these women are going to get rejected. All right, the times they're coming into, man.
It says, such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
You ain't know the Lord because you were receiving benefits. What's that? They receive benefits and niggas forget about the Lord. So the Lord got to put Jake hardship so they can think upon it. Like the brother Ibar, like the man got a lot. We're sitting there affliction, they start seeing me early. That's when niggas gonna start asking questions. Stomach start touching, man, what's going on, man? Man, what's going on?
Right. And that's what the food is going to do.
Right.
Not having food going to do. It's going to make you start figuring out what's happening. Why am I hungry? You know? I used to eat good. Why am I hungry?
Hey, you know what's going to hit first? Them kids first, man. Because they be the ones been off of them damn snacks, free signs, brownies, all them toxins and chemicals that's been in those foods. They gonna start getting all jacked up from it, man. Eve she get overwhelmed, she gonna get stressed out. Kids.
Start hyperventilating.
Yeah. Mama, we hungry. She gonna go through it.
Because what she brought on the food, she ain't getting nothing but ramen noodles,
Yeah.
Capri Sun. She ain't cooking. The bitch can't cook.
Right.
That's why they always hungry. The food they buy has no nutritional value.
Right.
The noodle packs.
Empty carbs.
A lot of Jake is stressing. He ain't gonna be able
right, bring the precepts out. Yeah. I think they was hungry. They started getting hungry by them damn food. Yeah, the multi-box. They start reminiscing, goddamn.
Such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. They that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
And the Lord is giving them that opportunity to repent by bringing his prophets on the scene, man. All right, and then he has the internet where the truth is being constantly going through the internet. He constantly saying posts, warning you, telling you, brothers, upload videos. All right, the Lord is giving you the chance, to repent. All right, but they chose not to. All right,
They don't want it.
They don't want it. They don't want to repent. They want to continue in wickedness.
Yeah, what I say, preaching to us small things.
Yeah.
The seeds. Like they want to hear what
The good feel good.
Yeah. They wanna
Sweet
hear,
nothings.
Yeah, sweet nuts.
And that's why, the Lord will have it where all these things gonna hit at once, and it's gonna be undeniable that we're in the end. And that's when people's gonna start seeking out the Lord. Oh, it's starting to happen. These are the sons of the Lord. Niggas don't think they teachers now. They're gonna try to go out there and start teaching about the end times. TikTok prophets. You know what I'm saying? Because it all happened back in 2020. Remember, everybody was thinking it was the end of the world. They started trying to seek out the prophets, trying to read the scriptures, all these different things. All right. So it's coming to that time. Exactly. Exactly. Now they want to. Now they trying to be prophets. Now they Hebrew Israelites. All right. And ultimately, that's what's happening all over again. And this time, it's really going to be the end of the world, man. All right? And the Lord ain't going to just let you come back in. The Lord ain't going to let you get that understanding and truly understand, because the Lord, he ain't going to desire you, man. You try, Right.
The same must know it after death by pain.
The same must know after death by pain. What's your self-explanatory? You're about to die. Then you're going to get it.
Precept.
You got to do something. What you got right quick? Yeah.
This is Amos 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahawah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
Well, that's going to come too. All right? But the sweet bread and the sweet water is the words of the Lord.
But of hearing the words of the Lord Yahawah.
Yeah, because like you said, it is going to come. 2 Amos chapter 15. You'll say you're going to send these things. Okay? Was it Matthew 24th chapter? That's going to come. Go ahead, like you said.
Because what the Lord said, men shall not live off bread alone.
Right.
All right? But you're supposed to live off of the words of the Lord.
Hey, and you know how them food ain't coming back? And that's beautiful precept, because people think that they just surviving off of food. It's YAHAWASHI, but this is it says Trump to establish National Guard response force for mass civil unrest by April 2026.
Shooting starts.
The shooting starts.
They're
Yeah.
talking about looting right now. They said, Trump, you want to take away the food stamps? Be prepared for us to start looting. They actually started to encourage each other to do these things.
And
Hey, 2026 is going to be hell of a year, boy.
Niggas had enough courage, man, to go to these low-key protests. And they done see how these protests have been going. They've been getting the groups of millions, thousands. So how much more will Jake get together? Okay? And that's if it gets that far. You see in 2020 when they had the whole C-19 thing going on, when it was down here in Tampa, you had a bunch of Jake in the stores. They was going in the stores, they had it on camera. We was watching it on news. They was robbing the stores.
Oh, yeah.
Shit out of there, jewelry, shoes, Hey, we coming back into that, man.
And that was when Trump was the president. So, every time this guy get in office, man, he know how to turn shit up.
Yeah,
Turn up the knob of the heat, man.
he does hard.
So this time it's gonna be another level. Remember you had this nigga last days in the office. They had the fucking they stormed the Capitol building.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you were at work. You just hearing about what the fuck going on down there. So which that was a whole psyop too. But this guy, they choose your presidents like that, because your presidents are not elected; they're selected,
Right.
and they choose these characters, man. You know, Trump is a character. What else I got though?
I got two right here. That's it.
Some more.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 12 it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahawah, and shall not find it.
They gonna seek us, brothers. They gonna seek the word of the Lord, but the word of the Lord is within you though. So they gonna seek you. They gonna all that talking, see muffled. Talk when this internet up, they can talk all that talk now, bro. When this internet go down, this economy collapse, they gonna seek you. Your family, your ex, whoever, you know. Anybody you came in contact with know what you do, they know about you.
Yeah, and niggas gonna be suffering, man. Like the brother Kwame was giving this account last night. Jake and your family gonna be suffering. They gonna looking at you. Hey, well you should have been came and got with the program.
Right.
Now I can't do shit for you. You know, now I can't help you. Because really the help is coming from the Lord. If the Lord don't want to help you, what can I do?
I was in a famine.
Yeah.
At the time of,
Right. Somebody grab it. But grab them preachers we had earlier too though, man. Let's go. Bring those out. Let's go.
Some more.
It says, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
They gonna thirst for this shit. Fair virgins, fine young men, they gonna be seeking.
It says, they that swear.
Yeah. Pretty much a woman that would never talk to you now, wouldn't even acknowledge you. You'll never even get a glance in her eye. Gonna be fucking begging and pleading with you. Please help me, please. Oh my God, I'll do anything. You know? Go ahead.
And you know that's coming quickly because when you go into that chapter, all right, you had it where the brother was talking about it. Okay? He was saying that recently on Monday they had that AWS shutdown. It was an outage, a massive outage, man, which led to a major system shutdown, man. It was one of their major ones on the three. They had went down. And it led to all these companies go out. It wasn't working, and the internet was acting up. People's stuff weren't working right, app weren't working right. So how much more, or when you had the opportunity to get this truth, and then it vanished away when you had the time. You see, those are the times we're coming into.
It says, they that swear by the sin of Samaria.
Famine is coming. So began with the famine of hearing the word of the Lord. I got my first Maccabees actually earlier.
Go ahead.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, and verse 25. Therefore, there was a great mourning in Israel, in every place where they were, so that the princes and elders mourned.
And that's what's coming. It's gonna be a great mourning in Israel. Every place where Jake at, the ghetto, the hood. You know, Jake gonna be in that bitch feeling it, bro. Because everybody in the hood is on food stamps in some way, form, or fashion, man. Everybody gonna be feeling that shit. And a lot of you Jakes that didn't want to get with this word because you had better shit to do, now it's gonna start to make sense. But it's gonna be too late, man.
Nobody's resisting but us. Everybody's mind is somehow, some way wired towards, depending on this system. But we know when this system collapses, we know what we can depend on. Right? We have a hedge.
Jake's starting to talk about returning back to the bird's nest, man. What do you think about going back to live with their mama again? Old ass men, old women.
Hey, when you got a trend on TikTok, motherfuckers talking about they picking in their date. Well, they gonna end their life, bro. But so it's all around the end of this year to the beginning of next year. They know it's only gonna get worse. So people gonna start unaliving themselves. You had that crypto crash. They said over 6,000 people unalive themselves, bro. Just was looking for the off switch.
You know, in September they was expecting a rapture to happen.
Oh, motherfuckers unalive themselves with that too. You see people losing their mind.
They was expecting some relief from the destruction that's coming. You ain't gonna get no relief. You don't have to go through it. Okay?
Go ahead.
It goes on to say, so that the princes and elders mourned. The virgins and young men were made feeble,
And the beauty of women was changed.
Yeah, the beauty of women was changed, man. The princess, and young men were made feeble because of what? Being malnourished. You ain't gonna be able to run track, nigga. You know, when you get malnourished, you really can't do nothing. You know, but and they said the beauty of women was changed. These women ain't gonna be so pretty when they all, you know, dirty and dusty and, you know, hungry. You know, stinking.
I don't think they go without that makeup. They
Right.
Like junkies.
Yeah, they gonna like junkies, and that's why I said the woman who I seen in that clip, you know, she looked like an IG model, but you could tell she was going through the ringer now. Her hair was all messed up. She was, you know what I'm saying? She could have had some potential before, but now she was through. And that's how it's gonna be out here for a lot of these women, man.
Yeah.
Wait till somebody grab the scripture. They shall lament for the teats. Go ahead.
And if you notice, a lot of Jake, you know, they always smoke. So they already about to give out. You know, they always on drugs, man. So in that time, Jake ain't gonna be able to run. Right? Jake ain't gonna be able to get away, man, because they're gonna be, you know, out of breath. Already because
A nigga will run for 2 minutes and say, no, man, I can't, man, I smoke too much. Stop smoking, nigga. Go ahead.
It says, every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaven.
The marriage chamber was in heaviness. So you women gonna be in heaviness because what? They ain't got no husbands. But remember, you ain't need a man.
What it says in that chapter, Jeremiah says, the young man shall die in war.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't gonna have nobody out here to marry you. Right? Nobody gonna want to marry you. It's too late.
And that's why when you going to the east, you know, those women they want a husband so bad because they need a man for protection, but also to take care of them. You see, because if you ain't getting food stamps, if you ain't getting government assistance, who's taking care of you? You see, and that's why the whole shit was set up from the beginning. But it was to really put our people in a bad situation, man. Because before that, we had functioning families. We had Black Wall Street. You know, we had our own communities and shit. Well, part of Esau destroying that was he gave you, you know, these dainties so you could get comfortable and think you don't need a man, and then now you don't know how you don't know, you know, you don't know the least thing about being with a man. These women, if they had a man, they won't know what to do with a man.
There's a country over there in India, where you see a lot of the passport rules going through, and they said it's a common custom that these women try to marry these men. All right, they try to figure out why these women trying to marry me, and you find out it's because they need their families to be fed.
Yeah, they got a whole family at the house. You know, and then the men will have substance. A man will have cattle, you know, a farm. You know, usually, you know. So that's why a woman will marry a man, because she'll get taken care of, and then in return her family as well. We was going into it earlier on the way here, but like the video didn't even save about. That's what the whole Cinderella story was about. When the prince came through, they were getting their best daughters up to go try to catch the prince's eye so they can get married into the family of royalty, man. That's what it's gonna be all about, you know.
Yeah, because at one point that used to happen. That took place. Yep. And it's been brought back to, you know, this day and age. You know, that same way of things, how it's something like that. It's just the way how it's going now is this has to happen first. And you women gonna feel it.
It says, every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaven. The land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob was covered with confusion.
Yeah, Jake gonna be confused, not knowing what the hell going on. What the fuck? Why the nigga was tripping on the video? What the fuck is this, man? What is life, man? Why am I here? He was here to serve. He was put to serve the Lord, nigga, and you doing everything but. So confusion's going on. It's only gonna grow, and then people gonna start getting restless and start really going crazy.
That's why people really suffer, because you were trying to serve yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You think this life is about you. That's why you don't suffer, because everything will be taken from you. And we already gave everything to please the Lord. We ain't got nothing, so how can we suffer? That's why you not going to suffer, because in your liberty, you gave your time to the Lord.
He that seek to save his life shall lose his life, and he who loses his life shall save his life. We lost our lives, and in doing so, our lives are going to be saved. But if, everybody else who sought to save their lives, they about to lose their lives.
Yeah, we ain't trying to
You got that cord?
we ain't trying to pass on generational wealth and travel around. It's going into a lost thing. But if you want some type of wealth or money here, you don't have to conform to its image of wickedness. You have to swallow some of that wickedness down. It's not about to come to a priest in his kingdom without applying his methods. Like Brother Ibar said, we lost our life to gain a life. And I believe it says that in Titus or Timothy, where it says our life is hid with Yahawashi. But when Yahawashi appears, then we're going to receive our life back. Or if you paraphrase it. So we gave up everything already. You know? When this economy collapsed, that's the beginning for us.
That's right. That's the best thing that got happened for us, because we ain't got a life here anyways. That's when our life is going to start, because that's when the Lord going to really start working with us, doing with the miracles, and really put us on another level of vibration. Look at them women over there. Hold on. Let me pan behind y'all. Watch how you call. Those are all, look at those women right there. They got their head covered. You know, they ain't out here showing they behind. They all dressed up. The Lord God gonna have us like that. This is an example. Imagine one brother, those may be all your wives in that day. 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Look at Eve, what she got on.
Yeah. Look like they some carpet munchers. Over there. Look at Eve over there. You know? But look at them women. They all, you know, which when I believe when they have their hair covered like that, they mean they married. They got a husband. And then because what? A woman's hair is beauty. You know, it's attractive. That's why they show you those CoverGirl commercials with the hair flowing and shit. That's attractive to a man as a woman's hair. So when they get married, they cover their heads. But the ones who not married, they don't cover their heads so they can get a man. But Eve out here, they don't cover their heads at all. You know?
If they even got goddamn hair. Because they be putting that damn nasty weave in their hair.
Stank.
Yellow, green, blue, the whole nine.
You're right. The whole crown box.
You got women covering in their hair because they respect their men. See, Eve, she just let her hair all hang out, man. Just like she do the same thing when she dress up. That's why a lot of it started with Eve, because she at the top of the list when it comes to these tribes of women, man. She got to be put back in order, and it's gonna start up. The Lord using Esau to jack you up.
Right. Go ahead. Other than that, what else I got? Go ahead, we bring it out. You go back to that Isaiah.
This Isaiah 32 verse 11 says, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Mm-hmm.
They shall lament for the teats.
Right, those goodies, man. You know, those benefits. You're going to be lamenting, crying. You know, pleading. What? That's why the lady was at the food office crying. This ain't fair. This ain't fair. You have no idea how unfair it's about to get. You have no idea. You thought that was unfair? You have no idea what's coming. And if you really knew and understood, hey, what? First of all, what the fuck is her man at? You remember back in the day when at least grandma had a man? Not grandma ain't even got a man. Grandma threw. Anybody might have scooped grandma ass up in that day.
I'm trying to think of it. She trying to
Keep up with this world.
Right.
this way.
You can't put all your eggs in one basket. And they're teaching that to their granddaughters now. So they all gonna have to just go down, man.
That's the generational person, because your grandma don't got a man, your mama don't got a man, and now you pregnant, you don't got a man? What type of shit is that?
As the mother is, so is the daughter. Go ahead.
Verse 12, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
Right, you going for that fruitful vine. That fruit vine gonna get cut off. You know, that's why they showed. You know, back in the day they used to have it where the food stamp card and stuff. It used to be, you know, a damn fruit basket on it. It still kind of got like a bag of food on it. You know, to represent the whole snap things. That fruitful vine is gonna get cut off, man. All that's about to get cut off, bro. And then bitches gonna be begging and pleading. You got any food, please? It's gonna be like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Okay? And you're gonna hear like 5 of them at one time. Is no, la, go, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars.
Thorns and briars, man. Which is what? Uncomfortable. You about to be uncomfortable, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city.
Yeah, Jake ain't gonna be smiling and laughing and like we out here, you know, motherfuckers flying the kites. You know, these people out here are living their best lives. They ain't going back and forth with us niggas. Okay? Niggas are playing football. All right? They in their own little world, bro. Everybody in their own little world. And that's all right. Because when all hell breaks loose, we're going to be in our own little world. Go ahead. That's it on that? Oh, that's what I got. You got Isaiah? Go ahead. Go into KJV first.
This is Isaiah 3 and verse 1. For behold, the Lord Yahawah of hosts, doeth take away from
Hey, help him out.
Jerusalem
Give it.
and bring it back. For behold, the Lord Yahawah of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah.
You read it.
It says, for behold, the Lord of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water.
Right, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. You're not gonna get fed no more, man. The Lord is the one that's taking that away, not Trump, not the Democrats. It's the Lord. The YAHAWASHI has done, allowing this man to feed you, man. We at the end of that, bro. Okay, over almost 100 years, this man been feeding you. That's coming to an end now. Okay, which when the whole Great Depression happened, basically, what happened was they came up with a whole, Social Security card and stuff, the whole Social Security number and stuff. But in order to get those benefits, you had to have that, man. So that's how they put people in this system. So now they're gonna take the food away and to get it back, they're gonna get you deeper in that system, which is gonna be the MOCB. They might offer you your food stamps back, but it's gonna be on that charagma, man.
Right, a newer system.
That's right. They're pretty much redoing this system, man. It's a restart.
Yeah, who knows what they might do if they doing that with the EBT and all these other things. How much will niggas get their taxes, man?
Oh yeah, your taxes, yeah. No, that's why the nigga Trump somebody he gonna get rid of the IRS.
Yeah.
No, they finna change it.
Yeah, man. How much for the taxes, man?
Yeah, man. So we coming into a time where you gonna be trying to depend on these things, and you're not gonna be able to depend on them no more. And that's when serving the Lord and depending on the Lord gonna make a lot more sense. We've been sounding crazy talking about depending on the Lord, trusting in the Lord, but that's gonna make a lot more sense because what else can you do? Go ahead.
It says the mighty men, the men of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient, the captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer, and
That's the point. Well, no, keep on going.
And the eloquent orator, I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them.
That's the point. What else I got?
That's Revelation 12. This is Revelation starting with 12. This is Revelation 12, verse 12. In NLT, it reads, therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who live in the heavens rejoice, for terror will come on the earth, and see, for the devil has come down to you in great anger.
Yeah, this man about to come down with great wrath. All right, and this is a part of it. You think he gonna feed you while he coming down with great wrath? No, he gonna starve you out and have you malnourished, so you can't, think straight, and then move on you. Come in like a flood. Go ahead.
He says, knowing that he has little time.
Yeah, his time is short. That's an NLT. Read it in the KJV going forward.
This is it says in KJV, Revelation 12 and 12.
13.
And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child.
Right. The dragon is Esau, man. He about to persecute you. That's why the scripture talking about a time of persecution. He about to start persecuting, man. That's why he said it's gonna be a surge of these troops coming through your cities, man. He said it's just the beginning. People are already complaining, they crying. Oh my God, it's just the beginning. It's gonna be a surge. Okay? Y'all come down here some. It's gonna be a surge, man. All right? The Lord is really about to turn up the knob, man. This is all just pre-gaming.
Right.
You know how you pre-game before you get fucked up? Well, this is all pre-game before they fuck you up. This right here was just all the pretest, man. They want to see how people was gonna react, what was gonna happen, and you see it already getting violent. At first it was people out there in regular clothes with a mask on. Now they out there in fucking full military fatigue, guns and all. Okay, that's not by coincidence, bro. It's gonna get more and more militarized before they's out there unleashing lead.
Right. They've been doing it in increments.
Gradualism.
Yeah, gradualism. They started that 5 years ago. The C-19, that was another way of ushering something back. You see, and now they're starting to see how the massive people operate when it comes to these type of structures being established. And they've only been meditating and putting forth those efforts towards their plan more and more. So today, we see how they move, man. The scripture says that we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. It says, verse 14, Revelation 12, it reads, "And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly unto the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time and times."
Yeah, because this place has been nourishing you. America has been nourishing you, man. Niggas only been eating through them food stamps. So that's how you been getting nourished, how you been eating. But you're not gonna be nourished anymore. Bring that back.
Revelation 12 and 14. "And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time."
Right, you've been nourished for a time. Now that time is up. So don't go crying for the food stamps back. Hey, just know that the time is up, man. Okay, you got people that wasn't working a job at all getting full carts. People that was working couldn't afford food. So the jig is up, man. Okay, this man ain't gonna keep nourishing you. Go ahead. Grab, stay upon him that spoke to us.
And have a time from the face of the serpent.
Right. Bring that part back.
It says, I'll read up a little bit. It says, "that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time and times, and have a time."
Right, which is 350 years, which really I was supposed to have ended it in 1970. Okay, but so people been living on borrowed time, man. You've been living on borrowed time. This man been feeding you all the way up and from the 70s up. You think he gonna keep feeding you? Absolutely not. This is the end of all that, man. They're changing this system. Okay? It ain't gonna be called stamps no more. It's gonna be called something else. And it's gonna be credits on your charagma. All right? Let not a bad crisis go to waste. That's the spirit. They're not gonna let this go to waste, man. They got everybody right now, hungry, starving. They're not gonna let that go to waste.
It could be an orchestrated famine, man. However they do it, it's going to be done, man, and it's going to affect those who they're targeting. And that's why it's going to like Jacob's trouble, man. See? Because those who are they're targeting, they've been saying this for how long now? They've been putting you on their list, man. You are at the top of their list. That's when you go into Psalm 83, where it tells you that they came together because they want to cut off as a nation.
Right.
You see?
Grab that in NLT.
It says, finish that last one up.
Go ahead.
It says, "from the face of the serpent," goes on that.
Right, from the face of the serpent, which is Esau, man. You're not gonna be nourished. This devil's not gonna nourish you anymore. You're not gonna continue to feed your badass kids who don't know who their daddy is. Okay? bitch will tell you, my baby don't need no daddy. Because in their mind, they think the government gonna take care of him. See, it mattered who the daddy was when you had to figure out who's gonna take care of this kid, help you take care of this kid. But when the government will just do it, my baby don't need no daddy. So now you gonna try to find them damn daddies again.
I got it, Psalm 53.
Go on the NLT on that first though.
It says, back in Revelation chapter 14, you wanted a
Verse 14. Chapter 12, verse 14, NLT.
Revelation 12, verse 14 in the NLT, it says, but she was given 2 wings like those of a great eagle. So she could fly to the place prepared for her in the wilderness. There she would be cared for and protected from the dragon.
Right, that's what this devil is doing. He's been caring for you and protecting you. And now that's coming to an end. This is why you wouldn't call the police on you. It's her word over yours. All right? This is why they get all the benefits. He's been caring for you, man. That was a part of the agreement that the serpent made with Eve in the garden to help take down Adam. Okay, which in today's time, we are the Adamites, man. That's us. They came up against us. So he gave you a little bit of these dainties just so that you could come against your own men. And now he's done with that. You know, he's leaving you. You had a nigga on the internet talking about the government was our daddy, man. Y'all leaving us just like our dads did. Y'all people are through, bro. All people are through. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Go. It's more than that. Yeah, finish it up and then grab what you had.
It says, the dragon for a times and half a time. Now, getting that Psalm 33 in the NLT, right? In Psalm 83 in the NLT, it reads, verse 2. Don't you hear the uproar of your enemies? Don't you see that your arrogant enemies are rising up?
Right, you don't see what they about to do? You don't see they getting ready to make a move? Okay, they rising up, man. They putting all the troops in place, got tanks hiding behind fucking buildings and stuff. You know? It's only a matter of time before all hell break loose. And it's gonna come in when you least expect it. Somebody grab that in nice security. Go ahead.
Verse 3, they devise crafty schemes against your people.
Yeah, that's what they doing. The whole welfare thing was a crafty scheme, man. Let's get them to depend on us, and then guess what? When they get good and dependent on us, let's fucking drop them.
Right, that's that control.
Yeah.
It says they conspire against your precious ones.
Right, they're conspiring against us, man. All right.
It says, come, they say, let us wipe out Israel as a nation. We will destroy the very memory of its existence. And that's how they feel about you. Scriptures tell you they have a perpetual hatred towards you, man. How many times have brothers have to go out on the highways and hedges in the cheap place of concourse, or even doing these videos to warn you of your enemy, let you know they are not to be trusted. Let you know that these devils are seeking to take you out in the most deceptive ways, man. This devil was diabolical with it, man. See, and he will find any way to get at you. And one of those ways was, like the bro was saying, that welfare system. He know how to get at Jake, man. And that's why you have all these people, you got all our people that's dependent on these assistants and things, because he didn't find a way to get to you, to where you have to, be used with these benefits. See, a nigga won't just do that. You got to kind of persuade them with something, And Esau has found out a way. He done mastered how to persuade them to get up. You had the C-19, they were telling you if you want to go get if you want to still be in work and do all these things, you got to get that the serpent's juice. And what did they throw out offers of? Food, weed, They was using those things to what? Ultimately destroy you.
Yeah, it was basically a bribe. What else I got?
I got a scripture there. It says, Sirach chapter 5 verse 7, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put out off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. In thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And in your security, you're going to be destroyed, man. Suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth when you least expect it. And in your security, you thought you was secure with your food stamps. You thought you was secure with the Section 8, with the, you know, all these benefits, the Medicaid, the Medicare. You got people that's dependent upon that medication, bro. If they don't get that medication, they die. Do you think this man you think this man gives a damn? Absolutely not. They cutting all those benefits, man. Okay? And I put a little short up, basically telling you why the government was cut off in the first place, because it was a bunch of spending going to Moism with the Biden administration.
Yep, I've seen that.
And the Democrats want to keep that shit going, so they're not going to agree on that. They just, I believe it was Monday, they had just, you know, tried to bring the government back again for the 11th time. The 11th time. It's been going on 4 weeks now, a month. For the 11th time, they tried to bring the government back, and they couldn't come to an agreement. 11 times? God damn.
And then look at it. It was shut down, like you said, it was shut down for what? The Moism thing, man. Are you serious? They been busting their ass just for them to supply, but, you know, get money for that?
And that's why they're going to really come up against Jake, too, man. It's your fault, man. Because Jake, you know, be embodying that Moism shit, too. They act like niggas and gays are the same. Go ahead.
It goes on. It says, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Yeah, you about to perish in the day of vengeance, man. All right? This is the time when the Lord going to start judging people for all your wickedness, all your iniquity. And you about to perish for the day of vengeance, man. You ain't going to make it out of here in this time. And what we coming into the winter now. It's getting cool outside, you know? So imagine when you lose your Section 8, your foods, everything, and it's fucking freezing.
And it's cold.
In certain states, you get fucking foots of snow, man. You know? You'll freeze to death out there, you and your kids in your car. Sleeping in the car and shit. Y'all freeze to death, man. That's the thing. Every winter you got people that die because they homeless and they end up freezing to death sleeping on the streets. So that's going to be on a whole nother level.
Hey, I got a question right here.
GNT.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 5 and verse 7, or 5 and verse 5 in the GNT. It says, don't be so certain of the Lord's forgiveness that you go on committing one sin after another.
That's what Jake is doing. They think that just because of, oh, God love everybody, God is love, they just all in sin. You know, you can't tell them nothing. Go ahead.
It says, don't think that his mercy is so great that he will forgive your sins no matter how many they are. He does show mercy, but he also shows his furious anger with sinners.
That's right.
Come back to the Lord quickly. Don't think you can keep putting it off. His anger can come upon you suddenly, and you will die under his punishment.
Right. So that's the time we're coming into, man. The anger of the Lord is being kindled amongst our people, and what he about to do? He about to leave you out there, high and dry. All right, starving. All right. Somebody grab shall pine away for the wants of the field, stricken through. What else y'all got?
I got a quick one right here.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 30 and 30 and verse 1. It says, not to probably get in the NLT as well. It says Isaiah 30 and 1 says, "Go to rebellious children, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with that covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin."
Yeah, because Jake is what they doing. They trusting in the oppressor. You know? They trusting in the oppressor, man. At the end of the day, they don't really care about, you know, how the Most High feel about these things. Okay? All they care about is what the government doing, what the government's saying. And they calling it them damn food stamp cards 5 times an hour. You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna be out there, they're gonna be rioting in the food stamp office. Give us our fucking food, we don't starve. You know, niggas about to lose it, bro. We told you this was coming. You can't say
says, what sorrow awaits my rebellious children, says the Lord Yahawashi.
Grab the etymology of that word sorrow. Grab sorrow and etymology. One of y'all.
The word sorrow, it says grief, regret, trouble, care.
Wow, regret. You don't regret not listening to the prophets. Okay, you're gonna be paying to know the prophets that you demonized were right. Okay, then you're gonna understand that you're gonna have to suffer these things. Because the Lord was warning you. That's why Ezekiel 33 and 33 says, then they shall know the prophet was among them. Because when you realize these things have happened to you in your lifetime, they let it tell you, oh, that's not gonna happen for another billion years. No, it's happening now in your lifetime. And that's when you're gonna realize those guys were the prophets. The Lord was talking to me.
Right.
He warned me the whole time.
Through those men.
And the crazy part is because, see, just like the time of Noah, you had it going out there and probably you weren't even here. What was his actions during that time? He was building that ark. You know, he was doing what the Lord told him to do. But what was those that was in that same like spirit that he is now? Okay, back then, what were they in? Giving in marriage and drinking and partying. You know?
What did you notice about that? When Noah did that, the destruction came in his lifetime.
Right, exactly. It came. The point is that it came. And those same like spirits back then are here today. They're gonna have to be reminded with what? When those nukes hit ground zero, man. You see? And just like the prophets back then were doing, they're doing today. Prophesying against this wicked kingdom and letting you know the foresight of destruction that's to come.
What if don't let Terry wait for it? You've been waiting for it. Don't listen to Terry. Like 5 years ago, brothers was talking about the MOTV, and nobody cared. Nobody listened. Nobody spread the word. Nothing. But when you had this devil, this prime minister from UK come out and say, you don't have to get this digital ID in order to work. Or you ain't gonna be able to work. Then he said, it's as simple as that. Everybody just flooded the internet. Oh, this sounds like a walk of the beast. Oh, I'm not standing for this. You got 3 million people, over 3 million people, signed a petition against it in the first 2 weeks. And then it said the government ignored it. So
Because it's prophecy. It gotta happen.
yeah.
You know, there's nothing you can do to stop this, man. It has to happen, man.
And to try to stop it is satanic.
Right.
For you to try to stop, because what did the Lord tell Peter? He said, no, Lord, get me behind me, Satan. Because he knew what he had to do. It was prophecy that he was going across the mountain. So for you to try to prevent the prophecy from coming to pass is satanic.
Yeah. You're trying to stop the Lord's will from being done.
Goes on, bringing it back, it says grief, regret, trouble, care, pain, anxiety.
Anxiety. You're gonna have anxiety when your kid's screaming and you know your stomach growling and the food ain't coming and the damn the food stamp office number done got shut off. Gonna be anxiety, man. People gonna be fucking tripping. That's all you gonna hear.
It's about to start getting vicious, man.
That's a lot.
When the Jake man is talking about stealing and robbing, and the Jake woman talking about selling box.
Going out bad.
So what does scripture say? What did it say? Oh man, tip of my tongue. You will only revoke more and more. Yeah, why should you be tricking anymore? Somebody grab that. Because the Lord can't just keep punishing you because he's gonna get waxed worse and worse. Now he's talking about going full prostituto and McThiefy.
Instead of praying to the Lord.
Instead of praying to the Lord, niggas just gonna get worse.
Look at Lil Wayne.
The Lord bringing his hell upon you, so you consider getting right.
So we're just for a minute.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go get a helmet, my steel toe boots. I'm gonna run that bitch like motherfucking the Juggernaut. Bitch gonna be that bitch like the Juggernaut. It's the Juggernaut, bitch. Be a big black man. Do. I'm 250 pounds solid. Bitch, that bitch weigh more than me. They gonna be that bitch doing. They gonna be doing. Nobody be like bumping each other. Goodness gracious, boy, it's gonna be a clown show. Hey, don't go anywhere near them stores around the beginning of next month, man. All you gonna hear is it's gonna make a zombie apocalypse. You hear a bunch of commotion. You're gonna start hear bullets going, gunshots going off. Get back!
Got some water stacked up for the next month.
Right.
Get you some food stacked up for the next month.
That would be wise.
These stores gonna start flooding, man.
For real.
She says the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Suddenly.
So,
Because people gonna storm the store. That's gonna make it worse. People expecting that to happen, so they're gonna go grab all the food up. They're gonna start panic buying, and then the trucks ain't coming. Walmart already saying how they're ordering less food for next month because they know people ain't got the money to buy it.
yeah, my job. I work not to put my personal business like that. But I work at a food distribution warehouse, and they telling the workers like, look, man, 5 days a week from now on, because usually they'll like to come in maybe 6.
Because the work going down.
He said we're not getting that much business.
Yeah, because ain't nobody, them stores ain't ordering that much food. They already know that. Yeah, and if they do buy it, they know people gonna be stealing it. So they say, look, don't even buy the food. So you gonna go in that bitch, it's gonna be whole hours, it's gonna be just empty.
And it's nothing but food.
Yeah.
Warehouse full of food.
Wow. And the Lord got you there. The Lord got you at that job to give that account so that we can have it going out to the to the body, because that's what's coming, man.
That's the point that
Yeah, the Lord giving us the force. Look, behind the scenes, they already said they gonna fucking cut the food off.
and
That's how we know this shit ain't coming back, bro. Trump just happened to make a force out of the National Guard for civil unrest. Now they're telling me they gonna stop buying as much food in these stores.
You already moved them into the different cities.
Yo, the pieces have been put in place, man.
I got a picture that Trump posted on I asked my boss, I was like, so what do y'all mean by no more OT? Like no more coming in on both days that the case count is low? And he wasn't trying to give me a direct answer. I said, so is case count going into how many cases are going out to these stores? He said, yeah. So they're not getting much business.
Yeah, because those stores, they gotta buy the food from the distribution centers, and they not buying the food. The food ain't coming. They have to put in orders every month or so of how what they need so they can sell it. So if they're bringing their orders down, that means the food ain't coming no way. What that mean too though? That food gonna be all in them damn distribution centers. And the Lord going out with this big shutdown. Anybody gonna know what the fuck that job at? Yeah, we know what's that. We know what's that. Yeah, we gonna be good. The Lord gonna feed us, man. And the brother had a dream about that.
Yeah, that's
He had a dream about that. We was in a how the dream went. You think we was, and the brother Kwame had a dream like that too. He said we was all in a major store together.
It might just be that motherfucker died.
It might be, bro. It might be. Oh yeah, go ahead, put it on there.
But I had two dreams.
Bro, it's inevitable.
Shared by Donald J. Trump, the real Donald Trump. The world will soon understand nothing can stop what is coming.
Yeah, that's real. But within that, the Lord gonna make a way for us. Because I had two dreams. I had one dream was in the storehouse. We had a lot of food. And I had another dream was in the warehouse and brothers had food. It was in a big warehouse. We had some of us working out, others eating, fellowshipping with the food. So when all y'all come upon these people, man, the Lord gonna make a way for us.
That's right. That's right.
That warehouse got steak, got, you know.
Yeah, you gonna be that bitch with a grill. Gonna have a grill right in the middle of that motherfucker. Hey, brother, you want, hey, young brother? Hey, brother, hey. Everybody good? Everybody good?
Let me finish this up. This is back in Isaiah.
Things jumping, boy. God damn. Shit was knocking. Shit was jumping, boy.
What sorrow awaits my rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahawashi. It says, you make plans that are contrary to mine. You make alliances not directed by my spirit, thus killing.
Yeah, because when you go to the government, you're making an alliance with the government, and it's not by the spirit of YAHAWASHI. You don't think about YAHAWASHI when you call in the food stamp office. Okay? Go ahead.
It says,
Keep it in your pants, brothers. Keep it in your pants. Come on.
thus killing up your sins. Verse 2, but without consulting me, you have gone down to Egypt for help.
And how do you consult the Lord? You have to go to the seers, the prophets. We out here, motherfuckers flying kites, titties jumping, motherfuckers over there eating fucking hummus and crackers, baby showers and picnics. Like, bro, people ain't consulting with the Lord. They are not inquiring of the Lord. So when the time comes, hey man, you on your own, man.
I can back you up real quick.
Go ahead.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 9. And it reads, before a time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of YAHAWASHI, thus he spake, come, and let us go to the seer. For he that is now called a prophet was before a time called a seer.
That's right. You're supposed to go to the prophets, man, who are aforetime called seers. So if you wanted to inquire of the Lord, you had to go to the men of the Lord, man. Okay, you couldn't just couldn't just dial fucking star 6 whatever number it is, star 777. You know, you had to go to the seers, man.
You had this one nigga said, God got my number directly, bitch ass nigga. So how you gonna tell me about God? Or the Lord uses me to tell you about him.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Men that have been tried and refined. Who was you, nigga? I got my number directly. Okay. You have your number, all right. Go ahead.
It says, verse 2.
What are you talking about? Nigga, how you know the smell of a pork sausage? Nigga, how you know the type of the brand too? Like,
Nigga got pork on his breath talking about the God got my number directly.
It says, Isaiah 30 and 2, for without consulting me, you have gone down to Egypt for help. You have put your trust in Pharaoh's protection.
Yeah, you trusting in this man. Nobody, Donald Trump, oh Donald. Donald can't help you. All right. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Hey, man, that's
I've been saying that shit at my job because they was all in that bit about Trump. Not every other week somebody going missing. They don't have nothing such. They running down on their ass, man.
It says, you have tried to hide in his shade.
Yeah, you trying to hide in this man's shade, thinking that he gonna continue to be comfortable. Okay.
It says, and by verse 3 it says, but
y'all boys burning?
trusting Pharaoh,
You burning, ain't you?
it says, but by trusting Pharaoh, you will be humiliated.
By trusting in Pharaoh, America, you're gonna be humiliated. That's why you ain't getting your food stamps. That's why you all on TikTok embarrassing yourself. Man, I can't. So now you telling them that you got kids and they about to go hungry. Oh no, you can't have it. And they gonna come and take your kids now.
You're that damn dragon.
Yeah.
If you get in my way, I got somebody that's gonna knock your shit loose.
You gonna think a jet too hard to hit you.
Right.
You gonna think that.
Right. That nigga does like you said.
Like he in the Matrix.
Much better.
Yeah, bro.
Can't run from these.
Go ahead.
It says, but by trusting Pharaoh, you will be humiliated, and by depending on him, Disgrace.
Disgraced by depending upon this man. He gonna disgrace you, man. You was a fool to think you can depend upon your enemy, your oppressor. Okay? I got a post right here that says the U.S. now has more unemployed people than job openings.
That's the spirit. It's the job crisis going on.
Yeah. The grinding shall cease. So even the people who got jobs and don't get food, I think I'm gonna buy food soon. It's a domino effect. You know, it's going downhill.
Some people like my job, they needed that 6 days.
Yeah, they needed that. Yeah.
Cause I told some chick, I said, damn, you working a 4 or 5 days, but they got choices. I work 5 days, but I got 5 kids. I know that. I know he get food stamps. 5 kids.
5 kids. And then too, bro, give me having all them damn babies right now, bro. Shit, taking care of one is fucking hard. How much more? A bunch of them. There was a woman who said that. She said, "Don't make. Hey, if you got one, don't have another. You have two, don't make another one, because you gotta feed them kids, man. Now us, the Lord gonna take care of us. The Lord gonna feed our kids." The Trooper says, I brought it out last week. Man. Damn, I believe it's actually in. No, I believe it's in Isaiah. No. It's in Isaiah 65. What Isaiah 65? It's at the end. It's at the end, at the bottom. But grab 15 as well first, though.
Okay, Isaiah 65.
What else I asked for? Bring it out. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 5. It says, "Why should he be stricken anymore? He will revolt more and more."
And that's what niggas is trying to do. I'm gonna go steal. I'm gonna go steal my ass. You trying to revolt more and more. Yeah, because you really coming against YAHAWASHI, you know, because now you breaking more laws. He punishing you for sin, and you gonna turn sin into iniquity. So he said, I can't punish you no more. Best thing I can do is just take you out. Go ahead.
It says, the whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint.
That's right. And you see that now, man. All right. Jake is just through, bro. Bug the hell out. Judah on down. I smell a black and mild right now. There's no coincidence I say that, and I smell a black and mild. Oh my God. I smell a black and mild right now. But we in hell, bro. I'm telling you niggas we can, and then somebody spark up a black and mild. And go ahead.
I gotta pick this out.
What was the other one you had? No, you said stricken through.
I got no more stay upon that smoke.
In Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 14 it says, "Thou didst strike through with his staves the head of..."
Shall pine away. Go ahead, bring out that way. What you got, bro?
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel,
The remnant of Israel, the elect. Go ahead.
and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob,
And such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, which is what? The elect. Go ahead.
shall no more again stay upon him that smote them."
Which that word stay goes into trust. You know, we're not going to be trusting in this man. We're not going to be begging him for food, man. I'm about to jump out that shirt. All right? We're not going to be no more, you know, calling the food stamp office, you know, waiting for a check. You're not going to be able to do that no more, bro. That's going to be a thing of the past. Now it's just going to be calling upon YAHAWASHI and waiting on the Lord. All right, go ahead. Yeah, you got the military going to food pantries. And then we know the thing about them food pantries too, bro. If you go to a food pantry, all that food has been sitting, so it has something called weevils and bugs in it. So people getting food from the food pantries and it got bugs in it. So when you put it in your pantry, it fuck up the other food you got in there. It spreads to your other food. You know? So this is why, you know, these people ain't gonna make it, bro. That happened to me because my damn demon, being fucking greedy, this bitch went and got some food pantry. I said, don't go to that food. No, I told her not to do this shit in the first place. She was gonna do it anyway. I said, all right, whatever, right? More food. You're being greedy. Tell me how that shit ate up all the food. This is a while ago, but it ate up all the food in the pantry already. So all the food you already had stored in the pantry, now you gotta go back, you gotta go get some more. Like, come on, bruh. So these people, they're not gonna think like that. They're not gonna listen to the men of the Lord. And what's gonna happen is y'all gonna go out there and be fucked up worse than you started. All right? You can't win for losing. Go ahead.
But shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, we're gonna stay upon the Lord, man. YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. In truth, man. Not in the spirit of Jesus. In the spirit of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. All right? That's it.
Yeah, you got that JC, you done, man. Got people going to you and spitting JC all over.
All right? Nobody want to hear that shit, man. You got that from these Edomite devils.
Right.
They indoctrinated you. All right? You are sick.
Bro, I remember the one time I brought my son to my grandma's house. I brought him over there. We getting ready to leave. She was touching him, and I pray Jesus over here. I said, hey. This why we don't come over here. Like, what's wrong with you niggas, man? How you gonna pray over my child in the name of another? That's why I don't come over here, man. You always talking about, why you don't come? That's why. All right? So imagine the time we coming into you. Can I come? No. Fuck no. I remember when the hurricane came. Everybody asking, can I come in your house? Because they shit was off. Fucked up. Lights off, no electric. Can we come over? No. What God do you pray to? What kind of American are you? Yeah. Hell no. And they was mad at me. Oh, I don't give a fuck. You're not coming over here.
Imagine the Lord doing good before you went that name.
Right.
And them niggas get the praise in the name of Jesus.
Right.
Yeah,
Hell no. I had a dream like that one time. It was basically like, it was a long time ago. There's a hurricane coming. The Lord gave me a dream where all my family came over to my house. And then when it was like, all hell broke loose. And then everybody was in a different corner of the house praying to a different God. And I said, hey, everybody get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I kicked all their ass out. But it was all in different pockets of the house praying to different gods, man. So these niggas, you can't do nothing with these niggas, man. When all hell broke loose, the last thing we're looking for is our motherfucking family. Okay?
Take you in.
Yeah. If you ain't get it by now, ain't nothing we can do for you. Okay? Go ahead. Yeah, nigga Kodak said, he said, my family in my house doing voodoo, but I ain't running. Yeah, so you gonna have your family could be in your house doing a bunch of wickedness, and you can't do, you like, damn, I want to help them, but like, what the fuck, you can't help these niggas, bro.
And I'm fucking high, bro. It'd be like, you telling Jake, and it'd be like, they get worse after you tell them.
Right.
It's like you start seeing more, like that niggas start serving that.
Yeah, they demons, man. Jake is nothing but a bunch of demons. So we're not concerned with the majority of our people, bro. They're gonna have to just figure it out on the other side. Go ahead.
I got a precept.
Hold on, grab that pint away first before we forget it.
This Isaiah, this is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Right, they that die of a gunshot wound, you get stabbed in the neck with a screwdriver, you get caught across the head with a hammer. You're gonna be better off than a motherfucker that's starving to death. Okay? Because you're gonna bleed out and die and be with the Lord. Okay? But somebody who's starving to death, that's a slow and agonizing death, man. And the Lord got that set up for certain people that they're gonna have to die of hunger. He gonna have you hid away somewhere, starving to death. And you're gonna wish that you had just got shot or something. Go ahead.
It says starving, for those pine away, stricken through for what of the fruits of the field.
Yeah, you pine away, meaning you losing weight, your damn cheekbones starting to show.
Body eating stuff from the inside out.
Yeah, your body eating stuff from the inside out. Your ribs showing. You pining away. So that's what. Hey, when that happens, then you're malnourished. So eventually you get to a point where you can't even move, and you just laying there starving to death. And before you know it, even if you have food, you won't have the energy to digest it. That's a slow, agonizing, and painful death, man. Go ahead.
It says the hands of the pitiful woman have sought in their own children.
Mm-hmm.
They were meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
Right. They have sought in their own children, meaning what? They cook their own children, brakatah. They cook their own children. Bring that part back.
It says, the hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children.
Yeah, they're gonna be boiling. Solder means to boil. Yeah. They're gonna put that motherfucker in a crock pot. You know? Newborn babies in the crock pot. Yeah. This is how we coming into, bro.
Hey, that's what they were doing, you know, back in the siege in 70 AD. The woman was, you know, cooking their own children.
Right.
You know, the tender-hearted woman was cooking their own children, and they become heartless because then they have to, you know, so they have to survive.
Right.
When it's the time of survival, you ain't thinking about your children, man.
Right. Well, that look, that show you too, because a lot of these women, they had children to get them benefits.
Exactly.
They had the children to get the benefits. So now you ain't get the benefits. What the fuck I got all these children? Yeah. And they gonna start looking at them like fucking chicken tenders.
Hey, one of my mother's friends, she had one of her daughters had a whole bunch of kids. You know, a lot of kids, man. All right, she's still getting more and more kids, and they all got different fathers and stuff, and she's getting benefits from all those different kids. And they're like, damn, when you gonna stop? She's like, that's a lot of kids, but really, she's being, yeah, you know, getting those benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Then she put them all on child support.
You know, Haitian brother, Haitian sister, you know, she getting all those benefits from those kids, man. And that's she said that one time. She's like, I'm getting everything from tax return and, you know, food stamps. They all, you know, all this money's coming from because of these kids.
And the scripture says, "Thy lover shall seek thy life." They all gonna be looking for her ass in that day.
Hey, if I may add too, that's crazy because
No, it's gonna be 10 niggas banging on the door.
it was like a few years
13, goddamn.
It was like a few years ago when having children was a thing, like a clutch. Just like these women who were going to these men who had money, who had big bucks. They were seeing like, having all these kids, the benefits that came with it. Well, now look at it.
It ain't beneficial no more.
Now it ain't beneficial no more. Now you have to deal with your responsibility. So you was dealing with that to a certain degree because you was getting help. You see, these women were living lavish lifestyles, really living a fantasy because she was living off of what she got the benefits for her kids. But now you got 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That we ain't no more sisters for to eat. Now you got to deal with that consequence. Don't go to try to shoot the kids off now, because Eve will be quick to leave her children, boy. You should be quick to do that shit.
There's a video that dropped with this evening that was about to drown her kids in the pool. Life was getting too hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know that happened right there in my area.
Oh, wow.
I thought that shit was somewhere in a different state. That was right there in my area, bro. It was an apartment complex by my house. You know?
That's crazy.
Because that's how close it's getting to home, bro.
Exactly.
This bitch was gonna drown her. She had 3 kids. Tied them up to her and jumped in the water. And the police and her mom came just in time because she had to broadcast on the live before she did it. Bugged the fuck out demons, right? But now, first of all, you was gonna drown them kids in them people pool, bro. Like, other people gotta go to that pool, man. But also too, the fact that you did all that and didn't even succeed, now you really crazy.
You gotta live with it. Exactly.
You know, and them kids gotta live with it. Like, God, my mama tried to kill me. You know?
I got an NLT. It says, Limitations 4:9 in NLT, those killed by the sword are better off than those who die of hunger. Starving, they waste away. For lack of food from the fields, tender-hearted women have cooked their own children. They have eaten them to survive the siege.
They eating them to survive the siege, man. So when they shut these benefits off and they shut these stores, the stores are gonna be a thing of the past, man. These stores, they're gonna get turned into FEMA camps, man. And then they're gonna have food lines, man. You want to eat, you gotta go through the food line, and you gonna have to have that MOTP.
Hey, what that Jake said in Chicago, when he was saying they was after they came in and swept through there, they said it felt like it was a siege,
Yeah.
under a siege.
Yeah.
Hey, and what did that
And that was the spirit speaking through him to tell you what's coming. That's the time we coming into another siege, man.
They was zipping those damn kids up.
Yeah, they had kids all zip tied, motherfuckers throwing motherfuckers in the back of moving trucks.
Yeah.
They couldn't even come with an actual bus fare. They came with a moving truck with no AC in it. Yeah. No AC in it, man.
You see a black hole when they ride in a black hole, those are helicopters they take with the war.
Yeah, yeah. Military.
Military, yeah.
This country is getting to a point where it's going to be a civil war. Watch that movie, Civil War.
Right.
They showed you, they planned out the city. They showed you it was destruction everywhere you turn, man. You got shooting on this, you got all out violence, chaos.
That's right.
That's going in the back.
And before it happened, the Lord is giving you the warning through his men. So if you don't get right, guess what? Then that's on you.
All night. Imagine. That's how people over there in Gaza feel.
Exactly.
But that's going to come over here to the west. Your life. You want constant fear of your life. A bomb. Fucking bomb. Drop it. Go in the hood.
People did a video, he was checking the video, he was like, I don't know when the next was coming. I don't know when it's going to hit me or not.
And that's terrifying, bro.
All you hear is, the whole building shaking.
That's terrifying,
You don't know
man.
if it's going to get hit next.
That's coming to the hood. And then you'll tell a nigga about all these things. Man, I gotta go out, man. I gotta. Listen, it ain't gonna be a block. It's gonna be a cubicle down there. It's gonna be a pebble, bro. It's gonna be a pebble of the old block side. See? Bro, it's gonna get. The Lord has to bring it to that point, man. All right? For Jake to repent.
If he gave you the block, what you think he got?
Right.
Think he don't give you a chance to get one up on him?
He gave you the switches. Can't control that shit. Right?
This nigga Young Thug just dropped a song called Blaming Jesus. Through.
Nigga snitch. Somebody
It's Ezekiel 21, verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and save thus, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI. Say a sword is sharpened.
That's it. The sword is being sharpened. For you. It's for you. For you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that sword is getting prepared for you. Alright? Lord, not playing.
You think he playing?
You think you playing?
You say he had a gun, right? Name anybody else in the hood that play like that.
That was over $200.
It's Ezekiel 21 and 9 in the NLT. It says, Son of man, give the people this message.
Give them this message.
From the Lord YAHAWASHI.
The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. So this comes from the King. Over all heavens and earth. Why would you not listen to it?
Yeah, it's not about words. This is what the Lord said. Go do.
You gotta think about it from the Lord perspective. What type of nigga are you to not take heed to the Lord's word? All the angels submit, all the demons submit, but you ain't gonna submit. Come on, bro.
You gotta see it to believe it. You're coming to a time where you might not even have the damn eyes. You know? Hey, the way these people about to, start rallying up, hey, they know who they're gonna start targeting once again. It says a sword is being sharpened and polished. It is sharpened to trembles. It says it is to sharpen for terrible slaughter.
Terrible slaughter. The Lord got Esau in the lab cooking up new ingredients for how to get rid of you. It's not gonna be symbolic anymore. It's not gonna be subliminal. It's not gonna be
covert.
It's not gonna be covert. He's gonna just come out and say, let's do it. He gonna and I hope all you young niggas, okay, I hope all y'all is so ready to, step up to him like you so ready to step up to your own people.
Right. Whatever this nigga gonna do, it's already in the works.
You can't stop it.
Right.
But see, the Lord put you niggas on blast because you so gangster when it comes to the nigga that looks just like you.
Right.
To your neighbor. But for Esau, you niggas ain't do nothing.
Oh yeah. Jake be ready to die.
Where you from?
Right.
Jake be ready to die about that block. Then you got down. The boys pull up on their block and they respect them all the way.
Hey, grab your last precepts.
It says, bringing that back. Ezekiel 21 and
Esau gonna come with that pressure, bro. He gonna come with that pressure. He wants you to bring out them switches. He wants you to revolt. He wants you to rouse up. So he can put your ass back down and throw you down the nigga hole. like Samuel L. Jackson told Jacob. They gonna hit you upside the head and throw you down the nigga hole.
He hoping for it. He can't wait. They are salivating for the first chance you niggas act. When the shooting start, when the looting start, the shooting start.
That's what they want.
It says Ezekiel 21 and 9 in the NLT. Son of man, give the people this message from the Lord YAHAWASHI outside. A sword is being sharpened and polished. It is sharpened for terrible slaughter and polished to flash like lightning.
It's gonna be a great slaughter, man.
I saw a video the other day. It said, this is why America is never going to be invaded. And there was a line of fucking Edomites just shooting all their guns. And it was like it just lit up.
Yeah.
You know?
In the dark.
In the dark, yeah.
But it is going to be invaded. We're going to have these UN troops.
Well, America's already been invaded. It came under your nose. You know?
That's not right now. Shoot yourselves right now. Walk around.
That's what the scripture says. Was this not the hammer of the whole earth? These people gonna watch with their mouth open like, damn, Babylon got dropped? The Lord had to do this.
Right.
They're so powerful. And they're so proud.
But that's nothing for the Lord to take down the powerhouse. Look what he did to Egypt. And what did he tell Pharaoh? He said, I raised you up to bring you down. So my power can be demonstrated and my name can be declared. So the Lord gave Esau all this technology. He gave you the fighter jets, he gave you the helicopters, he gave you the nukes, just to destroy, just to show there is a power greater than yours.
Just to magnify his name.
Just to magnify his name. Because this is the greatest, Esau has the greatest military of all time. This is the furthest anybody has ever gotten. This is the pinnacle, this is the peak of man, right here. The Lord is higher. Scripture says the weakness of the Most High is stronger than the strength of man. Oh, you got it.
It says,
This devil's at his peak, man. He's scratching at the firmament, trying to get out. Because he reached his peak of power. Now he's trying to go beyond what the Lord has limited him to. The Lord has appointed those bounds that he can't pass. Now he's just sitting here stuck with all this power, trying to figure out what to use it on. So he think he gonna use it on the Lord's people.
That's powerful because nobody else can stop this nigga. No heathen, no nation on the earth can stop Esau right now. There is a power greater than him. And the Lord told you this way you stop right here. You got what I'm saying?
And it's the power of the Israelites. Nobody looked for Israel. Nobody thought Jacob was going to rise up. All these heathen imagining the main thing about who's going to take the throne next. Who's going to be the next world superpower. Nobody looking like, it could be Jacob. Nobody considering that.
that's why you don't see Jake right now in the world leader position. You see all these other heathens, all these other nations besides Jake.
Shit,
Jake is a possession.
Jake don't think themselves to be the ruler. Nigga can't see himself being nothing more than an entertainer for Esau.
Shucking and jiving.
It says, verse 10, it is sharpened for terrible slaughter and polished to flash like lightning. Now will you laugh? It says, now will you laugh?
Yeah, cause niggas on TikTok playing. Man, what the fuck, man? All that laughing and playing. All right, laughing, I'll cry later.
You got niggas over there in the Middle East working. With their military uniform on. You niggas think it's a game. That's Jake's problem. You always think it's a game. You don't know when to take things seriously. The Lord about to show you, hey, you gonna take it serious in that day.
Right, should we then make the earth?
That's why he said after death by pain, they're gonna dwell in torments. The Lord gonna torment you. You don't have to be tormented to start to get into a serious mindset of, all right, man, we gotta get the fuck out of this position.
See, even that, when you brothers mentioned the next world power, when you think about Russia and China, you think they finna come into power and liberate you niggas? No, y'all gonna go into captivity to them next. That's
Right,
their mentality. They're not racing for power to free you niggas.
Right.
The only answer is YAHAWASHI ruling on the earth and liberating our people. Because
Right.
nobody gonna rise up for us.
Yeah. All you gonna get is a new master.
Right.
That's how it was in slavery. When the slave master died, you got a new slave master, and he was worse than the last one.
He was
This one's gay.
Right. That's how it was in Egypt. Where they said there was a new pharaoh who knew not Joseph.
Yeah. It says those far stronger than you have fallen beneath its power. Yes, the sword is now being sharpened and polished. It is being prepared for the executioner.
The executioner, he saw you. He was scared of the Lord. Now about you now time, man. You got to execute. You about to execute. What is it in Romans? It says, he is the minister of evil to you if you do evil. He bears not the sword in vain.
Yeah, that's his blessing.
I said, bro, you can't fuck with him.
Right.
Leave him alone.
Come on now.
Repent.
This devil he knows how to use his blessing, man.
Right.
That's his blessing. He gonna utilize it all the way to the fullest extent.
You got Japan over there, they got drawings in the wall, carvings in the wall of what happened to the people after Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and Hiroshima. They got drawings in the wall, so this appears to be a great thing. This is all of their school teachings. So terrifying. Yeah, this is
That's their history, yeah.
Yeah. And that was the thing. When they say far greater than me has fallen by the weight of his power, this devil got something 100 times stronger than what they hit Hiroshima with, man.
It says he who caused the earth to tremble.
Right.
Hey, it's a bad. Hey, the Lord, but the
Hey,
Lord.
you know what happened with those bombs too? When they hit, people, if you were standing like by a wall, when they hit, all that was left was your shadow on the wall. All that was left was your shadow, bro.
It's the devil, bro. But now he got something. He got something greater than that. What was like 70 years ago? He is 2025, bro. We got AI. He maximized. He finna use it on you niggas. The Lord finna let him use. He finna even let him use that new one, bro. That's his greatest weapon right now.
He gonna utilize it.
He gonna utilize it.
Niggas think they blocks and break it loose.
Right.
This devil go away to detonate the nuclear. He say he detonated in the air to get maximum efficiency. He don't even let it hit the floor.
It don't hit the floor.
What do you mean the floor? He gonna detonate that bitch right above
that trust in
right above your house.
He already brought it out.
Oh, so what is he gonna do to make? What did Jake do? To make Esau gonna come down with that wrath? He gonna jump down with him, man.
The Lord brought this anger on you.
It says verse 12 in NLT, Son of man, cry out and wail, pound your thighs in anguish, for that sword will slaughter my people, and their leaders, everyone will die.
All you said, we ain't gonna beat down there. They're losing. He ain't just going out feeding. He gonna start saying, he gonna feed your ass bread, man. All right? He gonna start really destroying a lot of our people. So if you don't repent and get right,
And that's the message we deliver to you today. It's a dreadful and terrible message. Take heed to it. Seek the Lord. How much you try.
now he may be found.
How we may be found. That will truly help this message edifying to be occupied on godliness and sincerity. So next time I come with all glory, honor, praise, and to
Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahashem, QADASH.